I am... I have something tragic happening, which is I have the air conditioning blowing directly at the green screen behind me. And so I can feel the billowing and not the cold air. Bam, I said, with the mic now not muted. You are all still muted. Alright, last time you all got moving, got through this forest of incredible foes trying to get down southward. Lucian desperate to meet up with her girlfriend, to the point of like, leave that loot alone, let's get out of here. I got places to be. You have all made camp, and people are resting and doing their being asleep things, as Ravi spots a crow fly up and then fly away, and a little while later fly back, land on the branch nearby. There's a tilt of the head, as in Ravi, in your mind, you hear what makes you so important? With the raven staring down at you. You go to speak, and no words come out. And I need you to roll initiative. It's right away. Everyone can, but everyone else is unconscious or in a meditative state, so whether or not you are participating is going to require some perception checks. Yep. Ravi's on watch. What was that? 23 is not bad. Nice. 19. Oof. Yeah. Well, speaking of the hopes to be allowed to react, you are unconscious. Do you have advantage on? Gotcha. Yeah, if you got it, go for it. Turn that 1 into a more relevant number. 19. Right. Double nat ones. I am going to realize I should unmute you guys. Okay, so nice.
Nice.
A lot of side generators. We have initiative. Ravi.
Yes.
I'm gonna make a perception check with disadvantage.
I sure will. Going to use the Ravi dice.
Oh, we're still hurt from yesterday,
Ooh.
too.
You have not completed a level, so...
Yeah.
A natural 17 or a natural 20 for 21 total.
That's quite good.
Yeah. Lucky me.
So you can see this bird
Did I get stabbed?
a little.
No, I was awake, so I guess.
You manage.
And something didn't want to attack me.
How to put this? You are still. Are you? Based on the mechanics I've gone through on this, but it's a little wonky. But you somehow manage to tilt your head a little bit, and in the back corner of your eye, see something is positioning to jump out of the bushes at you. Given the scenario, you are simply still. There are additional rounds of surprise added until you break your perception checks. So you are currently surprised.
Oh, okay.
But that you are now done being surprised.
Okay.
Everyone else is going to have to deal with the fact that they are unconscious and will have to
also asleep, yeah.
They're asleep, and as you are turning around to realize it is dead silent. There is no sound.
No rustling, the campfire's quiet.
No rustling. You can see the
flicker
of the flames and no associated sound. You see the little pop of embers out of one of the logs. No audible thing recognized.
Oh
no.
Oh no.
But you have your faculties.
I can't do a magic.
This is fair. This will give you a second to look over your magic and realize what you can and cannot do.
Yeah, what can I do without somatic components?
That's an excellent question. Charlie, make a perception check with disadvantage.
I don't know that there's anywhere to just filter
9.
that.
9 is a failure. Charlie sleeps as things happen silently next to them. Sonari, make a perception check again with disadvantage. Although you have magic that makes it advantage, so it cancels out to a straight check for you. I think you're currently muted.
Yeah, I literally have no spells that are only somatic components.
So you have no non-verbal component options.
Yep.
At 22.
Oh! For
Nice.
whatever weird convolution of reasons,
Sonari's a
you
light
just
sleeper.
sort of like... There's that thing that happens where if someone plays a radio next to somebody's head, they can turn the noise up and up and up slowly, but then if they turn it off, the person will wake up from the lack of noise. And you have that moment where you're just like,
way to flavor it.
there's just like a eye peek in the why is there no noise coming from the south? And as you look, you see this panther position and ready to lunge at Ravi. Lucian, go ahead and make a perception check with disadvantage.
Okay.
Okay.
So is Sonari not in the radius?
That's
No, you are, you don't know.
Okay.
that's a nat 20 and a 16.
Those are
What's
both
your
pretty good. But,
Still pretty good, yeah.
so 16
16
total.
total.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Lucian remains just kind of just crouched in a meditative state, not eyes closed. You have a moment where you think you get the sense of pure silence, and you realize you're like, I'm about to do it. I'm about to actually meditate. I go through the motions every night, and I'm finally at peace and sealed from the world and alone with my thoughts. I have no inputs, and I can finally find truth. And you have these thoughts through your head as things start happening behind you.
Lucian just about receives enlightenment.
Okay, so based on all that, Ravi and Sonari can act. Based on
this next turn.
no, currently. So you all are
okay.
before they go.
That
I
was
wanted to establish who all was aware of what's happening.
Okay.
And then
I
see what we do. So first up would be Ravi.
Oh boy.
You can see a panther gearing up to jump out of some bushes at you.
I guess I'll draw my rapier.
completely silent draw, which you're not used to.
Yeah, it was very strange. Do I see who's the closest person like next to me?
You're
Sleeping on the ground.
probably like 15 feet away from the actual group, which allows you some
okay.
ability to move without like tripping over people. To
Right.
keep watch. So you're.
I'll back up the 15 feet.
I'd say you can see Sonari eyes open and starting to get up.
Okay. I'm going to draw my rapier, do like a backwards roll, and then I'm gonna boot Lucian. I'm gonna
So
kick
you're gonna
her.
try to run over to Lucian to kick her. Cool. All right.
I wish I wasn't.
And make an attack roll.
Well, I'm just like doing like the nudge of like, hey, wake up.
Oh, so you're doing like a shove, basically. Make an
Well,
athletics check.
Sure.
It'd be really funny if I just managed to dodge.
Just rolls over. Yeah, because athletics is so much better than just making a melee, a regular attack. Oh my gosh! Of course I did. That's a dirty 20.
Lucian, you are forcefully shoved out of your meditation with no warning, no sound whatsoever occurs, and you are just shoved right next to the fire, face down.
Away from the
prone.
fire, but
Well, you didn't have a lot of movement to.
with fire safety.
Right. But yeah, you feel the heat of the fire and the cracked pop of one of the logs, but you hear no sound and realize something's up. Okay, so
That's one of my attacks,
yeah,
I
that's one of
guess.
your attacks.
Okay. So I used 15 feet. How far away from me was it when I did the...
It's about 10 feet away from you.
Okay. So I think... Does the shove doesn't count as the attack action, right? That's a separate thing, even
counts
though
as
it uses
an
one of my
attack.
attacks?
Right, it uses one of your attacks.
Okay, but it doesn't count as taking the attack action.
It's an attack, but it depends on the wording
Because
of whatever other features.
because my bardic, because my ability says whenever you take the attack action on your turn.
Gotcha. I think yeah,
You can
it's
do
a
a thing?
shove attack as part of your attack action. So yes.
Okay, so then I get extra 10 feet of movement.
Right.
So I should be able to make it to this panther.
Yep.
So I'll, after
You'll do that
pushing
the
Lucian,
shove with enough push force to like
and I
launch yourself
run up
back
to
the other way.
this panther, and I'm gonna do one slash attack
Nice.
with my rapier. So that is an 18 to hit.
18 does hit.
Okay. So that's one of those, and I'm adding one of my... I'm going to do a defensive flourish.
Go for it.
So that's... oh gosh, what's my... I forget what my bardic inspiration is. It's also a d8. Cool. Ah! Got it. Fine. Chill. So that is 15 damage.
Okay.
And I get a +7 to my AC
Very good.
until... Is it until the start of my next turn?
Sure.
Yeah, start of my next turn.
All right.
And I will draw Morning and stab him with my bonus action.
Yeah. You've had your interact with an object already for your draw your rapier.
Oh, okay.
By kicking.
There's a feat to get around that.
That's fair, yeah. So could I draw as my bonus action then? The rapier?
Sure.
Or the
Burn
dagger?
your bonus action just to
Oh,
draw
wait,
a
no. Rapiers aren't light weapons. I can't attack with the rapier and then a dagger.
True.
Never mind.
Oh, the rapier was a light
So
weapon.
many features.
Nope. It's versatile, but... Or not... It's
finesse,
finesse, but not light. Yeah. It's annoying.
Cool.
As someone who did fencing, saying that it's not a light weapon is just
That's a lie.
yeah.
All right.
And that I can't, rapier and dagger without taking a feat.
Stupid.
You're human. You could have taken that as your feat.
No, I'm not. I'm a half elf.
No, he's not. He's
No,
a
I mean in
half-elf.
real life.
Oh.
All right. So, goes to Charlie. Charlie, you are surprised, and asleep.
Ah!
Well, no, you don't, there's not even an ah. That's.
I'm yelling in my sleep.
What
I'm
are you
having a
yelling about in
nightmare.
your sleep?
Oh, you're having one of those
Oh.
nightmares where you like try to scream in the nightmare but can't.
Yeah.
I picture you're on a cliff with not your dad, and he's like, "Come on, scream, let it out," and you're like,
Yeah.
doing the like silent scream, and you don't know why your screams are silent in your dream.
Oh, I was picturing backstory stuff, but
Oh.
okay, that too.
Oh no.
Perception?
Time with dad. No, we handled that kind of all at once
Okay.
to establish who was going to be asleep versus surprised versus yada yadas. All right, so
Okay.
Sonari, if you would like to rage, you would not be surprised, and you would be able to act.
Let's go.
I'll probably rage. When I look at the panther, though,
Yes.
is it like a normal? Is it like a normal panther that I'm just looking at?
A pretty normal panther just got stabbed.
Okay.
Ravi appears to be freaking out, although
Yeah.
it is weird that everything's dead silent right now.
Okay, I will rage, I guess, based on suspicion. But,
Mhm.
It was about to pounce on me. I pounced on it first.
Yeah, you're going for it first. I did see that happen.
I also heard the
And-
crow talk in my head first, so that was weird.
They don't know that.
I know they don't.
Anyways,
but
what's
I'm just
Sonari doing?
justifying.
Sonari doing?
Could I try to just like grab it and
Sure.
and not immobilize it
Yeah,
so that
just
it's
grab
not
it.
doing
Yeah,
anything?
grab
Yeah.
hold.
go
Yeah,
up
you
to
just rush up, rage. You manifest any animal features.
I'm going to go with. Do any of these actually give me advantage on this thing? I will go with what's claws? What are they called? Yeah,
Extra grip.
yeah, whatever they're called.
Make an athletics check, which is with advantage due to the fact that you're raging.
Okay. The athletics are not bad. What is that plus 7? It's 23.
Ooh, yeah. It does its best to kind of wiggle out of the grip, but unsuccessfully. You have a good hold of this panther. If you would also like to try to pin it with your other attack to like actually fully immobilize it versus just holding it in place. Right now you've got it like by the scruff of the fur, but if you wanted to like really wrap up on it, you could probably pin it fully to the ground. Go for it.
Absolutely.
So another athletics check. So another success. We'll have this
natural 20 for a total of 27.
It's
Let's
13
go.
is not effective against that. So full wrap up, arms and legs. I've never seen jujitsu against the panther. I imagine it'd be hard, but
Sweep the leg.
Sweep the legs.
Ravi, you see the silent scream out and claws extend from Sonari as she just tackles this thing, wraps up on it, and you can see it like silently screaming around as well.
Oh, the panther's silent too.
All right. Sword point kind of down. Panther. Lucian kind of like getting up, starting to wipe dirt off of her face. It is the panther's turn. The panther just like darts an eye up into the tree, and seems to wait a moment. And Sonari, what is your armor class?
Not high. It is 14.
14. That is a hit and a miss.
Okay.
You take 12 force damage
I should have kept that brooch. All right.
If you have the
40.
brooch, I don't remember who ended up with that brooch, but there was a resistance
I
force
think I gave
damage
it to
first.
Ravi.
You were also
I think I
pushed
have it on.
pushed away 10 feet. You are blasted off the back of this panther 10 feet away, and then
Fun.
screeched to a halt.
Oh,
Which the panther then gets its moment, and like almost Rav, you almost see it smile up at you as it goes for its attack.
panther?
The panther.
Oh boy. Did I see where those
From the tree back behind your
things
shoulder.
came from?
Okay.
Okay.
And you see a fluttering of wings next to your head, dark feathers and a beak, and you're just like, what? As this thing is
Whatever.
next to you.
My
Um,
buffed up AC, thanks to Offensive Flourish.
Yeah. So there is an attempt at a bite for 21.
Oh, that's my AC with the Flourish.
Oof. And the
You're not
claw
fancy
is
enough.
23.
Damn it. They both
So
hit then.
the claw is 3 slashing damage.
Ah.
Oh, that's not bad.
The
And
bite's where it's at, though.
Yeah. I don't.
And
like how many
the
Titans
bite is that is 18 piercing damage.
Oh,
This-
damn.
The slash is just like a little bit on the thigh as it climbs up you and sinks a bite down in, gets kind of under the collarbone and is like deep in on you, and you hear to the side in the side of your head, "A master's master says you all must die."
Can I try and, like, in my head communicate back to it? Because I know how to cast message, so I don't know if...
That's an action on your turn, but you could certainly attempt to. You think
No,
back
I
at
was
it,
mening, like, if it messaged me, I would
Right.
be able to
you
reply.
kinda-
I don't know
Yeah,
if
what
that's
do you
what happened.
what do you think back at it?
So, I've been pretty good at not doing that so far.
Fair enough. Ravi, it is your turn.
Oh boy. I'm gonna take my free hand and just kind of, like, throw it off of my shoulder, and then I'm gonna make 2 slashes against it.
Nice.
So the first slash... Actually, I'll just roll them both now.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. So that's 22 and a 24.
Both hit.
And I'm gonna do another defensive flourish.
Good, good, good. Everyone
So-
but Charlie being conscious in this like dead silence around the campfire. As there is rustling and blades swinging and claws and feathers and but just perfect silence.
So that's 20 damage total on the
Nice.
2 attacks, and +5 to my AC.
Cool, cool. I'm not gonna
And-
say you've fought a panther before, but you would expect a panther at this point to like cut and run, like even a wild beast like this looking for a meal after a certain amount of
Possible,
wounds
but-
is just gonna ditch, and this thing does not look like it's gonna do that.
Mhm. And since I can't make any sound, I can't bardic inspiration or anything, so that is... Let me just check and see if that is... That can hear you.
True. You check that, Charlie. Give me a perception check again with disadvantage.
Charlie's so good at those.
Oh, that's cocked. 11.
11 total. I see your-
Tim informed me that he lost the game, so therefore I have to inform
God
you and all
damn
four
it.
of you.
Fucking Tim.
Tell
I
Tim.
also lost the game.
Rude.
I don't know what's happening right now.
It's the very
The generation gap.
young generation.
Was that an 11? There was some offset audio and visual that made my brain go brr.
11, yes.
Gotcha.
I might disconnect and reconnect
Gotcha.
my laptop.
Charlie is unconscious.
Being dumb.
Oh, jeez. Technology, people. Oh, the technology.
Technology.
Yeah.
No matter what
Technology.
Liam says, it is not Mama's turn. It is Sonari's turn.
Being thrown back. I want to. I want to throw a rock at Charlie's head.
Give me a quick investigation check. Just kind of like
Okay.
if there's a
Sonari,
rock.
Sonari grabs the largest rock she can find. Oh!
That is. God, I don't know why I tried to do that. I was like, what am I looking at? Okay. That's the paw is a good thing, right? All right, that's a 1. Yeah, that's a natural 20.
Ooh.
Um,
Yeah,
Nice.
you grab a perfectly sized, like almost like river skipping rock kind of thing, and then you're like, that'll leave too much of a dent, and find like a little bit smaller one that's just enough, and go ahead and make an attack roll. I'd say with advantage. You found the perfect rock for this scenario.
right.
Nice.
Like a skipping stone.
Yeah.
My fancy D6 has this as the 6.
That is cursed. I rolled 2 6s.
Yes.
With that, like, plus like my strength, which probably wouldn't
Plus
hit
your
anyways.
dexterity,
My dexterity, right?
and
right.
we'll say you're proficient with throwing a rock. Sure.
Okay, okay.
Why
I
not?
wasn't
You know?
proficient with throwing a rock.
It's like an 11.
Okay. Charlie, you feel this like at the back, at your back, and it syncs up with a pat on the back from not your dad. And then he has like lizard eyes for a second, and then you kind of wake up, and something tagged you in the back, and you go to like say, "Hey, what was that?" And you realize your mouth moves and no sounds come out. Exactly that. I don't know if that's a connection issue or you not making sounds, but
I also want
That's
to...
me not making sound.
okay, good. So next
not as
round you will be
weak.
conscious and able to like do stuff. So that'll count as one of Sonari's attacks.
Yeah, and then I would like to use my next attack to get closer to it, and then use my claws for the attack.
Yep, go for
Which
it.
I think that gives me 2 swipes at it.
Yeah, you get an additional attack when you make one of your
Yeah.
attacks as the with the claws.
Oh, sick. So you
Yeah.
get 3 attacks with your action?
I would if I didn't use my attack with the stone.
Right, if she goes with
well, yeah.
just claw attacks, she'll get 3 attacks. Yeah.
Cool. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yep.
Pretty sick.
5. Oh.
A 5.
Panther. It's a roll to 5.
You get to add your strength and your
This is
proficiency.
strength. Alright, okay. Then 7 is 12. 12.
12. Yes, that makes sense. 12 is a miss. So take your next claw attack.
Next. Oh my god, now there's all shit. Well,
Oh no.
yep, that's a 4. So it will
Ooh.
not hit, because that was lower.
Oof. Ravi, you watch these claws just woof, woof, not doing much, but you do see Charlie kind of rolling awake, doing the like.
Oh.
If anyone's ever seen Team America World Police, the signal. Yes. The bow aim. All right. Lucian, you are conscious and aware of the fact that some chicanery is up.
I'm gonna stand up first of all.
Sure.
Second of all, what's a spell hit Ravi last turn? Did I recognize the spell?
No spell hit. You did not
I
see anything that happened.
Okay. I guess I'll just take my bow staff and two-handed whack him with it.
Two-handed whack a panther.
Whack.
Random wild animal, get out of here.
Well, it's trying to it's trying to hurt my friend. I'm gonna hit it.
Yeah.
It's been a while. What's my attack modifiers +7? That's a 16.
16 is a hit.
Cool. Ooh, and max damage, 12 damage.
Nice. A whack in like, why does this panther have abs kind of thing like occurs to you. Hits in the side and the panther just shoots you a dirty look. Next
Why
attack.
does it have? Yeah, next attack.
Okay.
Cockeyed, yay, fun. A 22.
22's a hit.
This is for missing that crit on when I had disadvantage.
Hmm.
And 8 damage.
All right. You
And
just
now-
complain and you haven't rolled like below a 10 yet, or
No, I
Oh.
said it's because I got a crit, but it was with disadvantage.
right? Yeah, you're complaining, but you haven't rolled below a 10 in like
Yes, I
8
did.
rolls so far.
Yes, I did. I
Oh,
rolled a 9
Jeff,
earlier,
just,
but it was with a modifier.
Just a quick thing. The stream does say we are on Magic the Gathering.
Why? Because I didn't update from the last thing I did. Silly.
That might be
Yeah,
it.
this is not Magic the
This is
Gathering.
not Magic the Gathering. We might get more
Fun fact:
people.
never played a
It
game of
could be.
Magic the
My
Gathering in my
card's
life.
over there.
I wonder if
I
it'll
mean,
let
I could
me
go get my-
update that while I'm mid doing things.
I could go get my Prismari deck.
We'll see if that happens.
I don't know.
I don't know what
these
those
mean.
words mean. I just started playing Arena recently, and somehow
It's a red.
I somehow
it's a
spent
red-
no money and got up to Diamond, and I need like one more tier to get up into whatever's above.
It's a red-blue deck.
Mine's red, blue, white, but you know, who cares? We're not doing that right now.
I'm gonna.
Black, green, or nothing.
I have a question. Do I have to declare a stunning strike before I do the attack?
You have to hit and then declare.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, it's like a Paladin Smite. You say like it's like when you hit an attack, you
Yeah.
can choose to do this thing.
True.
You had to say that I didn't roll.
You could
below
also
a
go
10,
read the
didn't you?
feature in the.
No, I would because some DMs rule it differently.
Okay. Gotcha.
You had to roll. I didn't roll below a 10. I just rolled a 2.
Nice.
Hey yo.
Those dice got to hit the other side of them at some point.
Yeah, that is fair.
All right.
My
So
brain-
turn is up.
Yeah.
Okay. This weird like raven just kind of flapping around the area. This panther getting bludgeoned and stabbed repeatedly. Turns to the one that just smacked it a few times with a stick. Just like with no noise forming whatsoever. Attacks you.
I fucked up face on Lucian.
the oopsies.
No, you
That is a 23 and a 12. I think the 23 hits.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. I do have a wizard that wouldn't hit though.
Okay.
A wizard.
Blade Singer.
Oh,
20
yeah.
intelligence and nose shield.
Yeah,
So
fair
you
enough.
take 13 piercing damage. It bites into your leg.
Ow.
We
The
have a
confusingly irritating like flap of this bird right in the area. The bird speaks into your mind, Lucian, and you look up into its eyes and it says, "Betrayer."
Oh no.
The bird encases in like an icy armor, and goes and just keeps flapping around your head, and in your mind, betrayer, 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 betrayer. Constant input into your brain with no other sound is pretty disorienting.
I don't need someone else to
Ravi.
talk bad about me. Good enough. That.
Mhm.
Ravi, it's Ravi's turn.
Yes.
Ravi,
Yeah, sorry, making a joke.
I'll take 2 more swings at it.
go for it.
I gotta keep going with my red and gold dice. They're treating me good tonight. That is a nat 20,
Woo.
and a 16 plus 6, 22.
Yeah, they both hit.
Okay, I'm gonna add my last bardic inspiration to do a flourish on the crit.
Nice, nice.
A defensive one again.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 1 for that one. Yeah. 1. that is...
Math. Math.
31 damage.
Hard. 31. All right. It's 31 total from the 2 hits. Yeah.
That was the total, yeah.
Gotcha.
Him slap him.
The Lucian, you feel yourself weighed down as this fleshy sandbag is.
Also, I have an 8 to my AC.
Nice. And Lucian, you are weighed down by this like thing before you get your staff in and like open the jaw off of you and have it slink onto the ground. Charlie, you have gained consciousness. Get up with your bow.
What the fuck is going on?
You see a panther fall dead next to Lucian, Ravi, and Sonari, all kind of swarming on this animal with this weird like icicle covered bird flapping around. And as you ask what's going on, no sound escapes your mouth.
Where's the lizard man? And I'm gonna shoot the bird.
Again, silence into the night, and then just take your shot at the bird. Go for it.
Ooh. 15 to hit.
15 just
I have a
hits.
plus 10. That
Yeah.
makes it easy. Ooh. $16 damage.
16 damage, nice. You see it glance off of this ice, and some of the ice shatters and like falls to the ground. Strange bird.
Cool. I'm just gonna keep freaking out in silence.
So the visual is very funny to me for some reason. Sonari.
Okay. Can you describe what I'm seeing now? Again?
It's weird. A beaten and stabbed panther has finally fallen to the ground. You got like ass over tea kettle blasted off of it before trying to rush up on it again. So the panther is down, and there's this raven that is flying and like giving ominous stares at people occasionally. But there's just dead silence. There's some ice that's like covering the bird. But otherwise, it's just a bird.
Okay.
People seem to be like instinctually shouting out like ideas and orders and like things you would do in a fight, and there's just no.
Yeah. Like
Audible
I'm
thing
trying to
going on.
ask what the hell we're supposed to do with this thing, but I guess. Can I just go, I'm just gonna closer to the bird.
Yeah, you're only like 5 feet away from it
Yeah,
at
I
any
just
given
wanna-
point. Yeah.
And for some reason, this may be my instinct again, just to grab it and
Grab it.
hold its wings down. Yeah. Like,
make an athletics check for a grab.
well. Okay. Athletics isn't bad though, so 12.
I almost hate that it succeeded. Your first attempt goes to grab it, and it just like flutters up out of your first attempt. You can try to grab again. You have 2 attacks. So.
Okay, I will. Yeah, I'll try to grab again.
Yep.
It's like it's an animal. I don't know what it's doing. That's better. That's much better. It's 22.
That definitely beats the 9. As you grab it, you take 25 cold damage.
Ooh. Oh no.
The
Oh
ice,
no.
You grab, and the ice just down your arms. You kind of yell out in pain. No, there's no sound to it.
Bad touch.
It's not good.
It's bad touch.
Is there still ice on it?
Bad
yeah.
touch. Can I feel when I grab it? Can I feel that is it gonna keep hurting me when I hold it?
I mean, you have a hold of it.
Yeah.
It hurts.
Chokeslam
You don't know if
bird.
it's gonna be like waves of extra pain.
Okay. I'm gonna hold on to it then. But damn.
Choke slam.
You
the
did just
bird.
like
Now
you are
it's
just like
open and
barehanding the
aimed.
leaking CO2 canister, and you're like ah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so you have a hold of it. Any bonus
Container of
actions or-
liquid nitrogen just...
Someone wants to do something. I'm just like,
Catch.
hello.
He's just like It is
You're still fine
Lucian's
language,
go.
I'm gonna punch it
Go for it. Punch a
with
bird.
fire.
I'm gonna say
With fire.
you have advantage as it is it's currently being grabbed. Easy enough to set up flanking, even if that's not a rules thing. But I'm
Okay,
gonna say Sonari holding a bird is advantage to punch it.
Dirty 20 with fire damage.
Nice. Roll damage.
Yeah. That is 8 damage total.
8
and
damage.
I'm going to stunning strike it.
Nice.
Oh
You
my
take
God.
25 cold damage.
Ow.
Something strike the bird.
And that is a con save.
Yes.
Good spell.
Yes.
Nice. The bird appears to be stunned.
DC 14.
Okay.
This is a grabbed, stunned bird.
Can I hear things now?
I mean, it was not actively talking to you when you went to punch it in the first place.
I mean, like the fire crackling.
No, I mean like things in general.
Oh, can you hear? You cannot.
Okay. My thought process was it's a familiar. Out of character, it was a familiar casting silence.
Possible.
I'm going to use I'm going to use healing light
Nice.
because wait, let me just check to make sure that doesn't require talking.
Yeah, there's no components to support. Yeah, it's fine to do.
Yeah. Ooh, I actually have 3d6 now because I went up a warlock level.
Hey!
Nice.
Yeah, so I'm going to use 2 of them on myself because I am very injured.
Nice. All right.
Uh,
You heal a little bit. Any movement? If not, we'll move along.
I am done.
Gotcha. Ravi, there is a bird that is currently like twitching, covered in ice that is currently like steaming off of Sonari. Any ideas? What you want to do?
I want to look around and see if there's anything else around here.
Make a perception check. You have dark vision. You can see pretty okay in the immediate area.
Mm-hmm. So that is a 23.
23 is quite good. You see nothing as far as like a person in the immediate area. You just hear like a slight rustle, maybe 100 or 200 feet, like to the north.
I thought sound couldn't penetrate the barrier.
Oh, right. Never mind. You hear nothing.
Okay.
We're assuming.
You see
Yeah.
nothing within visual range that would indicate anything whatsoever.
I'll look around and just like kind of to the others, and I'm just gonna walk at like ready, and I'm gonna walk my 30 feet away from everyone to try and see if this is like, if this is like a radius or if this is like a thing
What,
affecting me specifically.
what direction?
I'm continuing out away from the campfire, the same direction the panther was.
Gotcha. Okay. Heading out that direction, you make your basically you take your move into the woods, and then what do you do?
Do I hear anything at the end of my movement?
You do. You get past a certain point, and you can hear the like. You can once hear just regular sounds of nighttime. The occasional.
I'll look back
cricket.
to everyone and I'll like signal to like my ears and I'm like good like and then like over here, and I'm just gonna like. I want to see if I can hear anything now.
Gotcha. Go ahead and roll another perception check.
I just realized what you did, but I'm not going to say it until after.
It's 12.
12. Yeah, you don't catch anything other than the normal sounds of night.
Okay.
All
I
right.
assume I've used my action by this point. Yeah. Okay.
But you've established what's going on. Charlie.
I'm just gonna like I don't know, stab at the air because things are still quiet
Mm.
while I'm walking towards Ravi.
What do you swing through the air? You just like draw your dagger and
I'm swinging my rapier. I'm just
pull your
swinging
rapier.
my rapier around.
What you expect the usual, but here nothing. Like a kid who can't figure out how to whistle. Where are you going?
Well, Ravi signaled us over, so I'm heading in that direction.
Okay, you do eventually, because you can dash as a bonus action too. You get to an edge, and then hear your rapier as you like swing it through the air, and find like the edge where you can actually hear stuff.
There we go. Charlie,
Where's
see
the
anything?
lizard eye man?
what do your
Do I see
halfling
anything?
eyes see?
What do you have?
Yeah.
I see. Halfling, I see Jack.
Yeah,
oh, wait,
generally.
you do have.
No, I have the ring
Oh
of
yeah, you got the ring for dark
night
vision.
vision. Yeah, dark
Yep,
vision.
perception check.
12.
12.
Uh,
Yeah, nothing. Quick look around.
Jack. Diddly shit.
Literally shit.
Sonari, what are you doing?
I
You got a hold of this bird and it's not moving.
I want to wrap the bird up in something before I head over there. Hey, it's cold.
Put on some oven mitts.
Yeah, can I grab like?
You don't want to just like stuff it in your backpack, or
I think I do want to do something like that because I need like my bedroll, but I don't want to do that. So my backpack and just like roll.
sure.
Yeah.
Your backpack like
Put it
right
back
next
there.
is probably next to
Okay,
your
let's-
bedroll. So you
Yeah.
literally just walk over and just stuff. It can't resist because it's sunned.
I was
So
just saying
you
it's
just
still
stuff it
sun.
in your
Oh, like,
backpack
yeah.
and then like tie the little
That's
string around.
Great.
Close the top. I'm gonna
Right.
and then as far as I can go, walk towards Ravi again.
So you just like shut the backpack and then kind of look back to everyone. Yeah, we'll say that's your turn. Lucian, what are you doing?
I'm gonna move over to Ravi.
Bye guys.
Get over to Ravi and you hear the sounds of night once again.
I'm going to look around.
Perception check.
Yeah.
I want to clarify that I emptied my backpack before I put it in there.
Yeah, just dump it. Quick like
Yeah.
dump out and then
That is a 17 total.
17. Yeah, having a look around, you don't see or hear anything of note, other than recognizing the point when you passed the silence. Goes to the Panther's turn.
Thought it was dead.
Goes to the Raven's turn. Sonari, you stuff this thing in the backpack and shut it, and you're just like, okay, crisis averted. The backpack explodes with two like
great.
laser beams that shoot up out of it, disintegrating your backpack with
God damn it.
with like 20 force damage. And this raven just like eyes up at you and like in your mind you can hear this, I will not be put in a bag. You're like, what have you done? Like it kind of looks over at the panther. But that's its turn, so it's just like standing at your
Did
feet.
it get hit first? It was just for the backpack.
Huh? It didn't hit. No, it couldn't target anyone, so it just like
Okay.
fired him off in a random
That's
direction. Just disintegrated the
That's
bag. All your stuff is now on the ground, just with and
Yeah,
you don't have
that's
a bag.
nice.
He's like, come on. Let's see. There's Ravi. You see this like you imagine would have sounded hilarious, but there is now just a ice-covered bird at the feet of Sonari.
Very confusing.
What does Ravi do?
Is it my turn? Oh.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Now that I have spells, I actually should look at those.
Bam, spells at it.
I'm gonna cure wounds myself
Yes.
at.
I should probably.
Remember, you do not have your slots back yet, as it is not yet dawn.
Yeah, I only had spent like one earlier.
Ah, yes, the slots I never use.
The sleuths. Beware the sleuths.
I'll just do it at first level.
Nice. Okay, so
Or-
you bookkeep that. Any bonus actions?
10 hit points. Nope.
Cool. All right. Keeping it moving. Charlie, you see
Actually,
this?
can I switch? Sorry, can I switch to healing word instead, and then take the dodge action?
Yeah, that's fine. Go for it.
Okay. Wait,
Haven't rolled
I get
anything yet.
fewer hit points, but I had rolled. But
Oh, gotcha. That's fine. Charlie. Everybody but Sonari got out of this silence bubble. You are,
Taddy's bag.
Charlie.
Did I see the bag
Pops.
explode?
Charlie pops their head back in the bubble for a sec to try to talk, and then pops back out. But yes, you see the bag explode and the bird sitting there. Sonari, point of order? Or...
Sorry. No,
Cool.
it's a question. Okay.
Oh, you're up in a sec.
Oh,
So.
sorry.
But Charlie, yeah.
I want to walk up to the bird and break its wing.
Just grab and try to snap it. Yeah, make a.
Yeah.
We'll say make an athletics check to like grab the bird.
Remember that it did hurt me.
Oh no. Oh. Frog, don't fuck me.
okay, Ronald Reagan replaced all the birds.
6.
Birds work for the bourgeoisie.
It just like it doesn't even flap. It just like hops back and forth as you like go to grab it, and you miss.
Oh.
It's like trying to catch a chicken that knows martial arts.
Okay, I will.
Weird analogy.
I'll also use bonus action dodge.
Nice. Wait, you don't have bonus action dodge.
Yeah. You can dash, disengage, or hide as
I
bonus
have
action.
cunning action.
Cunning action,
Ah!
dash, disengage.
Okay, well then I will disengage and then just back up.
Right. You don't get very far. It took most of your movement to get up to the bird, but yeah, you step back a little bit. All right, and Sonari.
Really quick, because I was distracted by calling for the dog. Was
Yeah.
there like a big reason that Charlie just disengaged, or just to get out?
Just to move away without provoking attack of opportunity,
Okay,
which
okay.
it was gonna like maybe peck you.
Right.
Who knows?
The near my bedroll, I would like to take a health potion.
Just drink a potion. Bonus
Yeah.
action, just whatever. I don't know what's going on.
I knew I wanted to say that. How does that work?
So you just bonus action, just drink potion. So you mark it off your inventory. Roll
Okay.
2d4 plus 2, and heal that amount.
4. All right. Okay, 3 plus 4. 7. Okay. And can I pick my axe up?
Yeah, it's right there.
Okay. I want
You
to
specifically walked back over by your sleeping bag.
Yeah,
So.
I mean, I was by my stuff already with
Right.
the bird and everything already because I emptied out my backpack.
Right.
I want to pick my axe up and I want to use it like a golf club to hit the bird.
Sure, I'll allow it.
What is it with us and using weapons not like they're intended?
Right.
I don't remember ever doing
Like
this
half
before.
sorting.
My baseball bat bow staff, and then like yeah.
Yeah, that's an 18.
18 is a
works.
hit. Go ahead and roll
That is
damage.
cool. That is fun. Am I still raging?
I believe, yeah. I think you've made some form of attack every round, so or
Alright,
taking
alright.
damage.
12 damage.
All right. The ice armor that has encapsulated this thing is finally knocked off of it.
Nice.
However, you take 25 cold damage.
Oh, fuck. I'm down.
You all
Should
watch
we-
this like crack as the shattering of the ice Sonari just falls down.
Relentless
Silence.
endurance?
Oh yeah.
One
Wait,
point.
you get the
Is at
Oh, Reagan.
Angry
one.
to die.
Half work.
Woo!
Oh,
That was
half
a
work.
-1.
I love
Too
half
angry
works.
to die.
Not down, in fact, and in fact, you have another attack.
Oh, that bird's gonna die.
Sonari. Chris.
Sorry, someone came home, so I was about to close the door. What was going on?
You have another attack. You've made
Oh
one
yeah.
attack so far, but
Then
But
I don't know if
They've
I
still
want to
got
hit
the
this thing
claws, so they
again.
can make 2 more, right?
that's
Oh, if I use
if they
if I
make
use the
claw
claws,
attacks.
yeah, I have to use 2 claws attacks,
Okay,
and then
right.
I don't
Which-
know if I could use 1 axe, but yeah, sure, I'm gonna hit it again.
Do it.
What is it gonna do? Knock me out again?
I mean, not till it gets to cast a spell again.
Okay, 18. I was gonna say that hit. That was a natural 18.
Nice.
This dice next.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's fine. I just dropped a card.
Top card.
Very dramatic.
Okay, well that was the worst one out of all. But 2 plus 6 is 8.
8 to hit.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, 8 damage.
8 damage.
It was 18 plus whatever to hit.
Got it. Okay.
And
And that's your go, Lucian.
Close that door.
Is the raven still alive?
The Raven's been hit by a great axe twice and is still standing there looking up defiantly.
How?
What a hell of a raven!
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast.
All right.
Actually, no. I'm gonna look around the area to see if I can find anything suspicious.
Sure. Make a perception check.
Ooh, 23, finally.
Making a quick look around, you don't really see anything. Do you want to, like, not take an action and, like, really examine the area?
Yes, I want to use my full action to examine the
Okay.
area.
You, take a moment, like, you almost raise to, like, do something with the battle, but then just focus on your surroundings. Do you hear something, it sounds like approaching, just you hear a couple of clumsy runs through branches, roughly 200 feet north of where you all are.
I'm going to move towards it.
Okay.
My movement is 40.
Nice.
I'm not going to dash because that's stupid.
Okay. The rest of you just see Lucian just dash northward away from where you are all at. While there's still, like, you did see Sonari just about drop, and then, but kind of just barely hang on.
Wait, do I still have my bonus action?
Indeed, yes.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to use Healing Light.
Yay.
Sure.
My last Healing Light dice.
Cool.
You get 6 hit points back.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey yo!
From 1 to
Better
7.
than nothing.
All right. Now, that would bring us to a panther and a raven. The raven kind of does a quick look around. In your head, Sonari, you just hear this, like, well, good luck ever sleeping well again. I'll be watching. And it flies straight up into the air. You do have an attack of opportunity as it, like, leaves your threat area.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah.
Please crit and pin him to the ground.
Well, it wasn't a crit, but it is a 13.
13
Yeah.
is
Total?
13 is a miss. What was weird about it is you see the axe connect and then deflect off of some sort of invisible barrier that is kind of adhered to
okay.
the outside of this bird, almost
They're
like a
raising
magical
yours.
armor that is encasing it. As it gets up, it's 40 or so feet up into the air. It looks back down, and from its eyes, 2 Eldritch Blasts fire down at you.
This is a familiar.
That's a
Potentially.
Where's my stuff? A 19 to hit, and a
Yeah, that hits.
and a 22 to hit.
Those both hit. Yeah.
Well,
That is 10 damage, followed
Okay, roll it down
by
again.
followed by an irrelevant amount of damage. But you lose 1 death save as you all watch these 2 like laser beams come down from above, and this time Sonari does fall to the ground.
oh no!
Okay.
As this bird seems to be just like gaining altitude and trying to get out of here. Ravi.
I will run over to Sanari,
Okay.
and I'll cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level on her.
Do you need verbal component for Cure Wounds?
Oh, I thought she wasn't in the bubble anymore.
No, she
Uh,
ran in and stuffed the bird in the backpack, and then this all occurred
I
within the
inside.
bubble.
Am I able to drag her out of the bubble?
You can certainly attempt to start. So you takes
I
your
would
movement.
be able to.
Takes your movement.
I would be able to
get
cast
her.
a spell into it though, as long as it.
Depends on the spell description. You'd have to.
It says it's that I can see, so for healing word. So I'll cast healing word at 3rd level instead as a bonus action.
Nice.
It's only a few d4, but
I mean, it's not 0, which is what we need right now.
It possibly might
Yep.
make me up.
11 health back,
The most you've
Alright.
had in a few rounds.
and then
Cool. Thank you so much.
I guess I see. Can I see the raven still?
You do. It's about 40 feet up, and it is currently just. Gah, gah.
Only 40.
Yeah.
Yep, it's not that high.
Then I'll cast vicious mockery.
Is that a cantrip? Yeah.
Yep. I'll say. Do you know the difference between a crow and a raven is only the difference of one feather, called opinion? So it's only really a matter of opinion.
That was convoluted.
That took
Yeah.
a while. Like 3 rounds later, the spell goes off.
It's got to make a wisdom
what's
save.
What's the save type? Wisdom?
Wisdom.
That's a
Yeah.
17.
It saves. Nothing.
Saves. There's sort of a, in your head, you hear a, like, mock me, but you will never sleep soundly again under the stars. We will hunt you forever.
Well,
I'm so frightened.
Charlie.
ask any questions. Okay.
Looks,
Uh,
Sonari's like, kind of sitting up from some healing that occurred. Nobody hears the inhale.
Well, I can't do shit about that. I'm gonna shoot at the fucking bird.
Shoot at that bird.
The good old.
Bring it the fuck down.
Okay, Grog's been fucking me. Let's go Nightingale.
Woo.
That's cocked. That is 23 to hit.
23 is a hit for sure.
$13 damage.
Nice. Yeah, arrow's sticking out of it. After a couple beats the wings, the arrow gets dislodges and falls down, but it doesn't seem to really be slowing down as of yet. This is a tough ass bird.
Ah, you little bitch!
So much damage to
It's-
this bird.
Yeah, there's so much mocking and things that's happened.
They
To
got.
be fair,
They got
several
so
of the first
familiar.
hits did no damage to it. They hit the
Oh,
ice armor
that's
that was on
fair.
it.
Right.
Freaking armor of Agathis.
Good spell.
It's good shit. It's good shit. Alright. That's there.
They got hollow bones. How can he take so much damage?
Sonari, Sonari, give me a perception check.
Yeah, okay.
With advantage, it's a visual thing.
Fun of that for me. Alright. 15 to 18.
18.
Perception.
Watching the bird fly away, it got its cursory blast back in, but you can kind of, looking at it, it looks like it's just going to be beelining to get out of this area at this point.
Okay.
And flying up into the darkness of the sky, you're going to lose track of it pretty soon. And then you see, you look around, just kind of getting your bearings, and you see something in the campfire. It looks like a mostly burnt away acorn shell with a little black bead on the ends that's like sitting there. It's only recognizable because it's the one thing in the fire not being affected by the fire. Is this little like miniature like pearl is just sitting there.
Okay. Is this my turn at the moment?
It is.
That we can deal with? Similarly, like a golf club again, I wanted to hit the thing out of the fire and away.
Sure. Make an attack roll.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Well, I mean, what's your strength? Well, it's with a thing, so
Just your axe, yeah.
it's 11. No, 12.
Yeah, it
No,
doesn't take a
11.
lot.
11.
You all see somebody using the broadside of the shovel on a active campfire.
Woo!
Embers and burning bits of wood and coal. No sound still, but it scatters out off to one side of the campsite, effectively scattering the insides. You do see, you keep track of, or you kind of use the rest of your turn, but you can find where that bead is, in amongst the coals and fire and whatnot.
Yeah. I'm not picking anything up right now, but I'm gonna walk over to it so I don't lose it.
Right. Kind of just, and you found it there at the end of your turn. Lucian, you keep heading towards whatever the
I'll be
sound
right
is.
back. I'll be right back, and
I'll be right
towards
back
it.
and dashing into the night. Make another perception check.
okay. That is I believe a 17 total. Yeah, 17 total.
Yeah, you can hear something that is not being overly stealthy on its approach. Like not a full sprint, but somebody like jogging through the woods. Essentially, is kind of what it sounds like.
Can I tell how far away?
Roughly another 100 feet or so.
I'm going to dash towards it.
Sure. Another 40 feet puts you
That'll
within
put-
dark vision. You see a figure. Make just a flat intelligence check for me.
Oh boy.
This is a check of how much you were paying attention to something at some point.
Hey, a 19.
Those dice those dice need a saltwater bath to like check their balance.
No. Going to use a different one for now.
It's fine, but going forward. Just give them a check.
I've been using exclusively this one.
Yeah. When you notice a pattern, check for
I will use its twin.
reasons when you notice a pattern. You recognize one of the adventurers from the group of adventurers that you all had run into days, or a week before, that all went up to like face the beholder and
Like Charlie's dad
that
group?
way. Yeah, the not Charlie's dad group. One of their members, just sort of like not full panic level, but it's he's just kind of making a brick pace through the forest in your direction. Hello. That's about what you've used most of your turn at this point, but you all kind of hear like a "Oh hi!" like from the forest. Coming around. Yeah, bird just like move dash is up in the night sky
Straight
at
up.
this point, pretty hard to spot. We're effectively out of combat. Sonari, are you doing something? Or well, Charlie, you got first go.
I can keep shooting at it until it's like
Well, you
over 320 feet away.
you cannot see it. It is a black raven in the night
I'll take
sky.
the disadvantage.
You're also guessing a position to fire at.
Fine.
You could try.
Yeah,
Fire
I
an
want to
arrow
keep
into the
shooting
night.
at it.
He was like, whatever.
You can also just fire into the night.
Please,
That was like
please
Charlie's
crit. Please crit.
Fucking asshole, I was sleeping.
crit.
Well, I can't because it's a disadvantage. 15 to hit.
You hear the arrow fly off into the sky, and you never hear it find purchase on anything. Lucian, you do see an arrow like
Bitch ass
hit
fucking...
between the two of you, and he's like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
We're not,
Sonari,
we're
what are
not
you doing?
firing at you.
You can see
I'm
the little
just-
bead.
Oh, I guess. Oh wait, I still can't hear. Can I? Can I hear?
You hear nothing.
I hear nothing. Okay. Do I, when I look down at it, at the little acorn thing?
Yeah.
Would I know anything of what this is?
The acorn's an acorn. It's half burnt. It's
Oh. Of like what? that could mean, or that's is that
Make an Arcana
weird?
check, I guess.
Okay.
Ravi, yeah, you have something you want to do?
Did I miss a turn or something? Oh,
Well, we're not really in combat anymore, but
okay. I have a stupid idea.
please do.
Did I see the direction the bird flew?
I mean,
Like
vaguely,
straight up? Did I see it fly straight up?
It wasn't seem like it was a beelining in one direction, but it was flying upward and curving. But you
And
lost sight of it after about 60 feet.
I want to see if I can at least guess where it was.
Make a guess, sure.
Yeah.
And do what?
And I want a dimension door above it.
What?
So,
It goes.
yeah, make an intelligence check for me.
Cool. If I have
You mad
absolutely no
lad.
idea, if I have absolutely no idea, I'm not gonna dimension door.
Well,
but if I
we'll
see
see how your
it, or
intelligence
if I
check
like,
goes.
I'm very confident in how it goes. It's a
Yeah.
natural 20.
You're quite confident in the position of like extrapolate. You don't see it, but you're pretty sure you know where within like 5 feet where it is, based on how
Kinda
fast it can
located.
fly.
I dimension door directly above it.
So that's your action.
Yep.
Uh,
Oh, I can't grapple it then, I guess. That's never mind. Yeah, never mind.
we're going with a dumb
I-
idea.
Yeah,
Up right above it with your dark vision, you see it there. It looks up. You see if a raven can react with confusion and surprise.
Kind of like squinting.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, never
was
mind.
your
I
other-
can't do. I guess I can't actually do
What
anything.
was the other part of your plan? To grab it?
I was
or
gonna
to-
teleport above it and then just grab it on my way down.
Let's say you could bonus action. I'll let you try to grab it.
Okay.
While you're on it. Yeah, you're trying to land on it
Cool.
essentially.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll allow it. Yeah, make an athletics check.
Cool. Athletics, something I'm so good at. I'll roll a different one because that one's been rolling too good tonight, and it's not going to roll good for this one, obviously. That's a natural 19 for a dirty 20.
You grab the bird. The bird utterly unable to manage your weight whatsoever, as ravens don't, and you plummet.
Yeah. Can I do the, like, I don't know, Kung Fu Panda thing where I hold it below me? So
land on
as I plummet to the ground. I know it's not going to break my fall, but I want it to take the damage too.
Sure.
Die!
It'll be fine.
It's probably not gonna die, honestly.
You have a
Um,
backup, right?
Oh right, Robbie.
Yes, I have a backup.
Don't kill your characters to get to your backup.
No. I might not die. You know.
Don't you know Featherfall?
Yeah, I do, but I already cast a spell this turn.
Damage.
That doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
Oh,
You can cast another spell. You didn't cast bonus action spell.
No, but I cast a spell as my action. I cast
That
Dimension
doesn't- That
Door.
doesn't matter. There is nothing in the rules about 2 spells in a turn except for bonus action spells.
Really?
Yep.
Okay, well I cast Featherfall then as I grab it.
You kind of almost using it as a focus.
Yeah, I just like hold it out in front of me and just like Featherfall. I do the link with the chicken thing.
Yep. There is a very common misunderstanding about the 5th edition rules. If casting 2 spells in a turn only violates rules in regards to bonus actions. If you're not using a bonus action, there's nothing about it. You can totally
But you couldn't,
you can cast Fireball. They try to counterspell. You counterspell back.
Cool.
Totally allowed.
Nice.
counterspell the counterspell.
They-
It just turns into two blue.
They see
blazes.
this like riding this raven to the ground.
I'm like holding it below me.
Right. And
Is
then
I only fall
landing.
60 feet around, so
Right.
if we're higher than 60 feet up, then we have not
you would
hit
be,
the
so you're
ground.
still falling.
Yeah,
So Ravi's
slowly.
it's really riding this raven on the way down.
Pretty
That's,
much.
wild.
I'm surfing on it.
Right. Sonari, you were doing something with the bead.
Yeah, it wasn't
unaware
great.
of this
I got a
craziness.
10.
A 10 what?
I got a 10 for Arcana check.
Arcana? Yeah, you
Not
don't
with the
you
thing,
you can't
yeah.
glean anything from like there's a burnt acorn and a bead. And it's quiet here. That's all you got.
Awesome.
So you're not sure what's going on here.
It's true.
Everyone has left my sight.
Charlie's like
So-
blindly firing arrows into the night sky.
Yeah.
It's Ravi.
I'm like 20 feet above the ground.
Ravi's
probably, yeah.
disappeared. Lucian ran off.
I make just like can I just try to see anyone around me to see if there's anyone
There's
around? 'Cause,
just
like,
there. All you would be able to
wow.
see from your angle is Charlie at this point. But are you doing anything with the bead or anything, or?
I don't want to pick anything up anymore. um. When I was trying, I guess because no, that was for the beat as well. What am I gonna do? Die? I'll pick up the bead.
Okay. It's a little hot still, but it's pretty small. It's not retaining a ton of heat. It's
Claws.
It's surprisingly not scorched or burnt really in any way. But you're holding it. Anything you want to do with it, or?
It's magic
I
jar.
wanna
Surprise.
Where I last saw the group outside, where Ravi was like, "Come over here. There's sound." I'm just gonna walk over there.
Okay. You walk over to that area.
Yeah.
And it's still dead silent. There's.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna throw the bead back at the camp, and I'm just gonna try to
Once
see if I can hear
you
what
toss
the
this
fuck
bead
they
away,
are.
kind of over into the camp stuff.
I want to aim if I can. I want to try to aim like for my bedroll.
Right. Yeah. Lands in your bedroll. You can hear again.
Cool.
It's just night sky stuff, except for this like someone like falling through the sky, and it's like, "Hi, how's it going?" From the deep in the forest, pretty far away.
You can kind of hear like, I got it! I got it!
I don't know what to go for
There's
first.
no context, and people have been isolated from certain sensory
If I
inputs.
can, if Charlie's gonna look over it all, I'm gonna be like, let's go find our people. But
Lucian, this is like random adventurer guy, like kind of like ups his like travel pack up a bit, and like he kind of catches up. And goes, "Hey, how's it going? I've been tracking a panther or something that was like came after you guys or something. Like the boss man sent me your way to warn you about it."
Oh, don't need to worry about the panther anymore. That's for damn sure.
Nice. I'm glad you're all right.
But there was a really weird raven that flew off that could talk in our mind, and it knew. Would I know? I saw it cast Eldritch Blast, right?
I think you would have seen it at some point, but your turn's over at this point.
Okay.
Raven's turn. Raven's not happy about this.
It would be.
I assume it's gonna try and escape my grapple.
No. You watch as its body encases in ice again.
Motherfucker.
And then looks up at you in its mind. It's like, release me or die now. That's his turn, though. Ravi.
I cast a spell magic. Motherfucker.
No. Yeah, what level are you casting at?
I can only cast it at third, so I
Yeah.
assume I'm gonna have to make a
roll.
charisma check. That is the 15.
15's exactly what you need.
Yes.
Point at it and just like poke it in its bird chest as you both softly land on the ground.
Yeah, I like heat up my hand and plant it on the ice, and it
Right.
melts all the ice
ice
immediately.
And it's just like seems like it's slightly panicked, looking around. Well, that's your action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got the bird.
all right, cool. I will go towards that.
And then I
Just
guess
start running towards that way.
I'm gonna pin it to the ground once once we get to the
Do your
ground
best
on
to
this
pin
turn.
it. Yeah, I'm gonna say everyone rushing over can like, get to you, and basically you all have this bird pinned to the ground. It's like- well, actually, no. The people would have to move and dash and get.
I would
there.
say it was a
It has
dumb
one
plan, but it
action
works.
It has
so.
one action to try to get out of this. There's just sort of like a vengeful look in its eyes as people rush in your direction, and its little like talon just like grabs your wrist as it casts shocking grasp.
Oh boy.
That's a 16 to hit.
That'll hit.
Oh, she is.
Golly gee.
Oh, gollies.
Yeah, I only got a
Oh,
14
gosh.
AC.
Twinsies.
That's 10 lightning damage.
Ouch.
and it's like isn't actually able to make the breaking through the grapple action since it's shock and grasping you.
It's electrocuted you.
And then everybody rushes up on it, and its mood changes slightly.
Hi, fucker.
Lucian, back to you. There's this like, there's like that guy flying on a bird. Never mind. So yeah, I don't know anything about a bird. But you know, our leader guy. I think he's got like some kind of connection with the halfling that travels with you. I don't know if they're dating or if it's like something else, but but yeah, he was concerned and he saw Panther like run off, and he's like, "Hey, you'll get your cut, but go warn them that there's something chasing them." And I've been following you guys
He's
for like a
been
week.
following us for like a week.
So like, it's crazy tracks. I mean, you guys, what was that thing? There was a bunch of skulls on a mountainside. That was
Why do you
weird.
It was weird.
Yeah. There was this like naked elf that was walking
Hot
around
man.
randomly and was like, asked me if I had any arrows, and I was like, I had some spares, so I was like, yeah, sure.
Oh, fuck.
I think I see what happened.
Yeah, all right.
Naked
pardon
hot
me.
man.
Pardon me, I need to go slap my friends.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Seems like they're in the middle of something. You all kind of walk up on this bird. This bird, eyes darting back and forth.
I'm gonna go up to Ravi and put my hand on his shoulder and just say,
Got it.
Ravenderall.
Yes, Ravinderall.
I guess it's a crow, so my pun doesn't really work,
Oh,
but I
Raven,
thought it
as
was
it
funny.
I thought
Fun
it was a
fact.
raven.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ravenderall.
Fun fact. That used to be my nickname.
Raven?
Really? Why?
Interesting.
My alias of sorts.
Also,
Ooh.
Oh,
We're both birds.
the bird.
um,
The bird, guys.
Jeff, I have a question. Who was it that took stuff from the place where we found Ravi's new swords that he stole?
A lot of you took stuff.
Okay, I know Ravi
It's mostly
did.
me, but yeah.
Most of you have.
Charlie did. Did Sonari?
I don't remember. I don't think Sonari
Raven
took anything.
wanted to look for something to read.
Right.
I'd like to slap Ravi.
Robbie's
that for?
busy.
You idiots!
What?
You know that Chamber
Um,
of Skulls with the naked elf that you guys were sure wasn't gonna wake up? He woke up, and I'm just a hunch. This might be a direct cause of you stealing his shit.
I mean, it wasn't worth it. I'm just gonna say this dagger was not worth it.
We almost died. It definitely was not worth it.
Yeah, it also stabs me. This dagger stabs me. Not worth it.
Good.
Sonari.
I put it away.
I would like to reinforce Robbie's grip.
You just kind of look at Ravi being the only one holding this bird down.
I want to grab it like by the.
Yeah, Ravi, one of the physically weakest people here.
Right.
I love the idea. He's just sitting on it.
Like that is very important, I'm sure. But also, if we can figure out why the fuck we're being attacked by this thing, I think we should. Otherwise,
Yeah, this fucking bird. That
Break its wing, then it can't fly away again.
who wants to
it's
do that?
wait,
So-
pretty
wait.
hardy.
It can clearly communicate with. It talked to me telepathically. Did it talk to any of you telepathically?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
No.
It can clearly.
I don't think you're smart enough, Charlie. Sorry.
Right.
I turned to the bird. Was that naked elf? Is that, or do you know that naked elf in any way?
Oh,
In your mind, you hear a, yes, I have been sent to murder you, but clearly you're beyond my capabilities. If you let me
Okay.
go, I will give false information on your behalf and give you a head start to escape.
insight check.
You don't hear any of that.
I don't hear anything. Never mind. Yeah.
Insight.
What the
check
fuck do you
for
mean
it.
naked elf?
The guy's like, oh yeah, some
there
some
elf
naked. I
that's
mean, it had a
naked?
bow on. Like
You know the one in the tank.
had a bow and a quiver. Wasn't very shy
It
about
didn't
it.
take like Didn't take like the clothes.
The
from
Hawkeye's out?
I mean,
And
I
he's
guess
naked?
I'm not really into the guys, but just fit dude, chiseled features, I guess.
We didn't take any clothes from there.
It's like glistening a little bit.
Maybe he wants to be naked. We don't know.
Fair enough.
I'm insight checking.
I
what
would
the
want
Raven said.
him to be. Yep.
I personally have a rule about
We should
naked
find him.
elves not questioning their choices and
You
why they're
should
there and
not.
in their position.
I don't know. I think we should find him.
Anyways, Lucian, insight check.
Highest is a 14.
14. I mean, it's kind of hard to read the emotional expressions of a raven, but you also, like, that's a convenient line of questioning and results, and you don't remember any real iconography that tie it to this raven, and it's like, some of this is not making sense at all.
Tell me, why did you call me a traitor earlier?
You are a betrayer. You are a betrayer of the oath of adventurers who do not raid each other's huts.
Okay, why did you attack me? I took nothing.
You took more than you know. And I didn't attack you until you attacked me.
I don't think I even... No, I attacked the panther. I did not attack you.
You definitely
No,
attacked the bird before the bird
No,
attacked
I did attack you. I apologize.
you. Not a problem. Let me go. It'll be bygones be bygones.
Who do you serve?
The-
Oh, I can't hear anything. Never mind.
You can just ask who you
Lucian,
serve,
Lucian.
though.
Yeah, Lucian, ask it. Who do you serve?
I can hear you. The mind in Rabbi's voice. I serve
Who do you?
the wandering elf of the forest that travels naked.
Mm.
Sent me
Oh, yeah, what's
his
to
name?
vengeance.
Yeah, what's his name?
Elfo. Let's say Ravi can make an insight check with advantage.
Frick his name.
Cool, cool.
We're
Elfo.
not the mafia.
I fucking love this bird.
Insight check.
Yeah.
That's Forget. I always forget that I'm proficient in those. It's a 21.
21. The only thing that
We don't know his name. He could have given us any name.
You were pretty on board
And he
until
chose Elfo.
Elfo, and then you're like, okay, this guy's bullshitting.
Yeah. What's your name?
I don't take a name. I am an instrument.
Well then, instrument. You're full of shit.
Oh, he's full of
Break his
shit.
wing.
No, I'm not gonna break his wing.
So,
The chaotic
if
evil.
you
The
rely-
chaotic evil versus chaotic good dynamic.
if you
I
relying-
got its name before I
Right.
I
Lucian.
told him he was full of shit. So.
if you're lying about that, then I'm also gonna assume you were lying about calling me a traitor.
What are we
And
lying
everything
who's a
you
traitor?
said.
Lucian, make an intelligence check.
Why I'm stupid. 13 flat.
You are self-aware enough to know you have betrayed every oath you've ever made, basically. At any earliest convenience, anything you've promised is moot. There is no oath of loyalty you have made that you have kept in the entirety of your life up to now. Thinking back, someone calling you a traitor is like, it's that meme of like, you killed
Every
my
other
parents.
Tuesday.
You have any idea how little that narrows it down?
I'm gonna cast suggestion on the Raven,
Go for it.
and I'm gonna say I suggest you cooperate and answer all our questions.
There's make an insight check for me.
Okay. Damn. It's 15.
You have wrapped your magic around this thing's consciousness to an extreme degree, and it is now just like, I would of course accommodate any questions you have and answer anything completely directly. Why wouldn't I?
God.
Do I feel myself?
Yeah, you
You
sense
know-
that you
Okay.
have wrangled control.
Gotta be careful
What-
after that
thing?
guy in the.
This is a
In the
nat
temple.
1 saving throw on suggestion
Hey.
for answering
All
all
right.
questions.
Why were you coming after us?
You killed my master, a druid that served under a beholder north of here. You murdered him in his duties. We are sworn to serve, and we are paid well. And look at we were given consciousness for the very purpose of securing these woods against your kind.
Well, now that he's dead, after you killed us, what did you plan to do?
I mean, that was the majority of the plan, was to kill you.
Make it self-aware.
I dropped the acorn of silence into your fire, and when it cracked, that signaled the attack. You were sadly too perceptive for my compatriot to fully catch you off guard.
So, why did you call them traitor?
That one?
Yeah.
She has a reputation of betraying her oaths to greater beings.
Fair enough.
What did he say?
He said,
what's the tag?
he said, you're a very nice person, and that they would like to get to know you a little more.
Bullshit.
That is bullshit.
Yeah, you can, obviously.
No need to roll the insight check on that.
You would never say anything that nice about me.
Does anyone have any other questions for him?
Who do you work for? I haven't heard anything that
Oh, yeah, I'll tell everyone.
Yeah,
Man.
relays
you
the
talked to him
information.
about.
Not everything.
Cool.
Want to ask if there's anything we can do to not?
Yeah, is there anything we can do to, like, persuade you to not try and kill us again?
I've been effectively bested in this combat. My plan is to fly away from here. With my compatriot killed, I plan to check in with my master's master and see if there's someone who can accompany me for the next attempt on your lives.
Ooh, what?
I think if you stuck with us, maybe helped us out,
You killed the one.
then
that
you would
me
find a
consciousness.
chance to kill us yourself.
How likely do you think it is that after you return to that
I think-
beholder?
Rav, you can make a persuasion check.
Cool. I'm trying to basically persuade it to be our familiar
Right.
and join our party.
Could make a friend.
Do we know who the master's master is?
The beholder.
The beholder.
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah.
I think
That's a
it was
21.
21. Yeah, you all have gathered from the back and forth, although most of you are only hearing one side of it. The raven was apparently awakened by the druid, and
Mhm.
along with other animals, served under the beholder in the area. Apparently to kill adventurers and keep them from making their way to the actual lair of beholder. Tay, what's up?
Cool.
He said secure these woods, right? What for?
The voice goes into Charlie's head. Well, quite simply, we work under the master, the beholder, who occupies a dungeon in the area and looks over the creatures and abominations and wildlife and all things in the forest, except for adventurers that come for glory and treasure to murder everything that doesn't conform to their sensibilities, and many things in the forest are just killed on sight or when first heard, and the master protects against these things, punishing these adventurers when they come in, turning them to dust, as I assume.
Well,
So protecting. Oh, nope, can't hear this. Keep forgetting.
well, beholders like don't trust anyone, right?
Of
And
course.
so, like, who's to say that he wouldn't like just backstab your master when he was done with him? Because why would the beholder start trusting him then?
I have never seen a beholder shoot an arrow through a random bird, pull its feathers out, and roast it on a fire for their snack for the evening. I have chosen.
Well, yeah.
I have chosen the side that I think works in my best self-interest. However, your friend raises a good point. I could simply travel with you, hope to find one of my master's minions along the way, and murder you all then. I accept this proposal.
Sounds good to me.
And then a voice to
You
Ravi.
all
I
want to
accept your
like
proposal.
Yes, if you help us, then we'll stay
I mean, he's
alive
gonna
longer
kill us
for
when
you
we
to be
find
able
one
to
of his
kill us.
friends.
What are we doing with this? What?
He's gonna help us stay alive until he gets the chance to kill us.
Uh-huh. No, but... Okay.
Or now I would have said you made.
I mean, we can take him. I'm cool with that.
Yeah. We fought him once already.
Well,
But-
he won't try to kill us soon.
He won't try.
He's
shown
gonna
that-
try and help us, right?
'Cause I
Probably
need
good.
to
He's
leave.
gonna try and help us so that he can kill him. He can kill us himself later.
Okay.
The
Yeah.
old no one gets to kill you except me trope.
Do we have a...
Exactly.
Hey, we have an
Do we
arch
have a plan
nemesis!
for that?
Yes.
And it's a bird. Chris, what were you saying?
Do we have a plan for if we come across another animal, a thing?
Yeah, he's
Just
we're finished. We
alright.
can take care of
I'm
him.
going to tentatively release.
Let
Bird.
go of the bird.
Yeah,
it
same
kinda
here.
Gently set on the
pops
ground,
itself
let
up.
go of the bird.
If you don't mind, I'm going to take a breather over here. The adventurer up the side is like, what the hell are you all doing?
Who the hell are you?
Negotiating with a
Wait.
bird.
I'm Jared.
We made an arch nemesis.
Hi, Jared.
Yeah, he's there. Don't you like...
Hi, Jared.
Yeah, when you have an arch nemesis, you kill him, usually. Or they kill
No,
you.
he's not a,
I originally thought
no,
that
it's
as well.
it's not an arch nemesis.
It's more.
You have to like have that back and forth
It's a-
with him.
It's a bird who
and
is
talk.
gonna
Psychic.
stick with us for a bit.
I mean, I've been just hanging back here watching you all interrogate this bird for like 5 minutes here. I'm a little confused about this. It seems like magic bird that wants to murder you.
We have got
what?
it as well. Yes.
Well, it didn't
How much
succeed.
you got? No.
What?
Well, there's like 4 of them.
What are you talking?
Kind
Who are
of
you talking to?
rude.
I
He's
mean,
talking
yeah,
to
they're
the bird.
pretty injured, but
It's a little
I see. I see.
I don't have a
etiquette kind of
like,
calls that you.
well, they have horses nearby. Well, I guess that could
Is it?
work.
Is it trying to convince you to kill us?
Yeah, a little bit.
No.
And I
No.
just preemptively pat an arm on Sonari and cast Cure Wounds.
Oh, thank God.
You kill us, and then, like, your boss man's not going to be pretty happy, because he's, like, teaching me and stuff, so, bada bing, bada boom, shabam.
Can you clear something up for me? I'm really confused about the nature of your two's relationship. Like, it's not, like, it almost seems like a mentor thing, but then you're not, like, with them. And then, like, I don't know. I'm very... It's not my business. I'm just curious. But if
They're a
it's
couple.
uncomfortable, it's fine.
We're not a couple.
Oh, they're just shy.
Oh, that guy-
They're one of those
like,
they're in one of those like in denial couple sort of things where like
That guy
no.
loves commitment about as much as an arrow
No.
in his knee, so, you know.
exactly.
well,
You
that's
see,
great.
like they're the ones that are afraid of commitment but keep coming back to each other, and everyone else knows that they're a thing, but they're too afraid to admit it.
I did pick that up.
We're just
Lucian.
friends.
2 things. One, Sonari, you get 10 hit points back. Not 10, 8 hit points back.
Nice, still good.
And Lucian raises his hand and is just like, Charlie has a girlfriend.
That
I
could
mean,
make an
the
issue, man.
boss man's got
Exactly.
like 3.
Good point.
Nice.
I forgot.
Boss man fucks.
I
Boss man
forgot
fucks.
polyamory exists.
Is that just what I want? Is that what you call what your group calls that guy? Just boss
I'm
man?
writing that in my notes.
Yeah, boss man.
Dad fucks.
Nice. What's?
I think his actual name is Bosman, but we call him
Oh,
Bossman.
I was literally about to ask. I don't think I've ever heard his name.
It's like Eric Bossman.
Nice. I like that.
It's not actually. It's,
I'm just gonna
No,
actually write down Bosman so that it's canon,
That's his last name now.
which was my mistake last time.
Do you have any way of contacting them, by the way?
Yeah, I can walk that way about a week.
I meant magically.
Oh, no.
I was gonna ask if you could check in on them, because the last time we saw them,
I
they were
already
about to go-
established no. I don't know why this is continuing. I'm very
You
confused at
win
this line of
back, or
questioning
you
now.
coming with us?
It's like, hey, do you have any bows? And I'm like, no. And then you're like, hey, I was wondering if you could shoot that bird. I'm like, established no. What are we doing here?
I mean, we're headed to the coast.
Ah, that's a good spot.
And
I'm sorry.
Okay,
You
the night.
mentioned a person asking you for bows.
What? No, it's a comparison. When you're trying to make a point, sometimes you'll take like one thing that's unrelated, but illustrates your point more clearly, and then you'll
Oh, yes, I
apply it
just
to the
wanted
current
to
conversation.
Come back to that.
What?
Out of character. I remember you guys talking about Lucian was talking to this guy about the man we assume, or the person we assume was in the jelly.
the tube.
Oh, right.
Um,
Naked elf. I
yeah.
mean, he just says naked elf in the woods. He doesn't like
Yeah.
specify too much.
I just,
For all we know, it could just be a random naked elf.
Just a
Could be
random
another
naked elf
naked
walking
elf.
through the forest.
It could
Yeah.
just randomly be a horny man.
Right.
did you happen to talk to him? Talk to them longer than?
I
Do
mean,
you
we had a
have any
brief
bows?
conversation about as
arrows?
long as this has been going on.
Okay. Okay.
He wanted some rations and stuff. I had some spare, and he said that he had a.
Did you get my note?
He said he had a stash of rations that would have lasted him a month, and that they were gone.
Yeah, they did the rations.
Lucian
I
just slowly turns.
I'd
We
take
didn't
those
s-
ones.
We didn't steal any rations from the place.
I think someone.
Are you
I
sure?
feel like I remember someone saying they took rations.
I mean, I found this jar of boba, but
Oh, yeah, I gave
No
them to my
rations.
dog.
Well. Okay. Do you have a way to get back to your people, or you just gonna come?
Yeah,
this way
walk
while-
that
while-
way.
Yeah. Okay. Have fun.
Wait,
Jonah knows
wait,
what the
did he get my
boba is.
note?
Checking in.
Who?
Probably
What?
not.
What?
The
naked elf?
The elf man, did he get my note?
He didn't mention any note. No.
Oh right, the note.
Oh. Okay.
I don't think we stole any clothes from that from that base though.
Maybe
From
he
the
just
safe
likes being
house.
There were
naked.
sets of clothes in the safe house that you all left, so the naked elf thing is throwing you off because there were clothes there.
Yeah.
Right.
He just wants to be naked.
Whatever this dude. Awesome. Cool. Elf dude.
I'm going to bed.
Cool.
Yes, I'm going. Well, I guess I've got the rest of my watch.
Raven staying
Keep
here.
an eye on the raven.
So y'all are gonna
Oh,
rest
I
with the
found
thing that just tried to
silence
murder
key.
you, like there.
Yes. I'll keep an eye on it.
Yeah, he's fine.
Turns to the bird. No hostilities. I'm leaving.
I look at the bird and I
Gotcha.
Hey,
All right, bye guys.
See ya.
Just
Tell
turns
Boston
around and
thanks,
starts walking
but
back
also-
northward.
I look to the bird and I go, I forgot to ask, what are your pronouns?
I wanted to ask.
He, him.
Alright.
Very good.
Is anyone else wondering? I'd like
I love it.
that guy was coming here to help, or because he was sent because the panther was suspiciously following us.
Yes.
They just
Why we weren't
to
told?
recap, because there were some talkovers. So just to recap, Boss Man spotted a panther tailing you all as you left, and then
Right.
assigned this guy because they all had to go after the beholder,
To
but
tail.
assigned this guy to chase after and like catch up to you all. But a panther's fast,
Okay.
and so
he was never caught up.
he was always
in time.
tailing like by a bit.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
but he
Okay.
he finally was catching up as the assault was happening.
Okay. Okay. No longer suspicious.
Hmm.
I want to fucking sleep. I'll take last rest. Or last watch.
I'll take next watch.
I'll.
Well,
I will-
I'm still, I gotta finish up my watch, so.
I guess I'll
People-
take third watch.
Hit their bunks and begin re-begin
Oh.
meditations, looking over at a raven that is just staring at all of you. Sonari, yeah.
Yeah,
I forgot. I just threw the bead into my bed. Does that like wear off over time? Or,
As soon as
like,
you
do the
all walk
gear-
back within about 30 feet of the campsite, it's dead silent.
Okay. Before I walk in, I was like, I found the bead. Do we like? Should I? I found the silence bead that the Raven mentioned. Should I crush it?
Put it in the
Can
bag
we
of
do
holding.
something with it? Yeah,
Ooh, we could.
in the
we
bag
could
of holding
use
to
it.
stop it, because that might be fun.
I mean, if you're holding
Put it
it,
in
you're
the
just
bag,
like,
Oh, I wasn't holding it. I just like I mentioned that I found the bead before we walk in.
I saw what looked like
that's
some object
strange.
work, and it was
Sorry,
like...
I that absolutely was that. We can throw it in the bag of holding, and if it doesn't stop the silence, I'll take it out and crush it or something. Yeah.
That works. Oh,
Okay, let's go.
You'll walk up, toss the bead in the bag of holding, look at each other for a second.
Can you hear me?
You all hear each other.
All right.
Wonderful. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah!
turn it inside out.
Oh, magic
Dead
item.
silence.
We'll hope it's not
Man,
like a
that would have been
24
so
hour
nice
thing.
for my gunslinger character in the other campaign.
Just make it into a bullet.
I can't sneak. I can't
No.
sneak anywhere because my main weapon is a gun.
Silencer.
It's the...
It's a silencer.
Silencers don't actually exist even in the real world, so.
Right. Magic silencer.
All gun movies are lying to you.
Yep.
They are.
My favorite is when there's a TV show and you hear they're like, and they walk up with handguns, and you're like, that was a shotgun. And you're like, who brought a shotgun to this drug bust? And where are they? Why aren't they in frame?
Yeah, like they should be in front.
Like the scene from John Wick where they're in the train station and they're just like at each other, and no one notices.
Right.
Right.
It
Thank you,
deadens the
sound
sound a
department.
It's
little.
fantasy universe.
Still really
So,
loud.
to be clear, everyone beds down essentially to try to get a long rest in,
Yep.
except for Ravi is finishing
Keeping an
watch,
eye on this.
staring at this raven.
Yep.
Okay.
Keeping an eye on everything else and the Raven.
Raven sits there, staring back at you. You all. So Charlie
Do the
going
thing-
back to sleep. Sonari going back to sleep. Lucian getting back into your meditation.
I do the thing that you do with like a puppy, where like you have to maintain eye contact with them, and then they have to be the first one to look away.
It almost immediately just goes to look at like everyone else who's sitting.
Feel happy with myself. I keep an eye on everything else. as well.
Okay. About an hour goes by. People are asleep and have lost their consciousnesses, and it looks up at you, Ravi, and it's like, "Well, here we go again." Go ahead and roll initiative, Riley.
Yeah, I thought so.
You motherfucker!
You
I
all
have
let
my
it take
sword
a
out
short
already.
rest, and it's like, cool.
I thought I was gonna wait for something.
It goes last. We can just keep the same initiative order.
Oh, cool.
I got 22.
So
Thank you for letting
you are
me-
watching as you watch it like sitting there with its wings, and notice its wings like start to furl around like it's going to cast a spell.
Yeah.
So you can tell it's going to do something hostile. So what do you want to do?
I'm gonna do a thing. Oh no,
A thing.
I can't cast hold person on it because it's not a person.
I have a question.
fair.
Um,
It's not your turn, Lucian. We'll
oh,
take the same initiative order because yeah.
I guess I'll get up and take 2 swings at it.
All right.
Fuck.
No.
I shout, guys, get up! And I'm gonna go swing. And I'm gonna swing at it.
All right.
So that's 22 on the first swing
It's a hit.
and a dirty 20 on the second swing.
Nice. Both hits. Roll your damage. Inform me of any other special effects.
I cannot currently, but I did roll max damage on both. So that's 22 damage total.
Nice.
And I'm out of bardic inspiration.
So you're basically all out of everything. But slashes happen.
I'm just gonna. Who's looking the most rough still? Probably Sonari, right?
I'm at 16 now.
Oh. Healing word at first level, Sonari.
Oh, thank you.
Hey! So that's 7 hit points.
Gotcha.
Nice. doable.
Nice. We'll need a perception check.
I did shout.
Yes, the DC is
at
not
everyone, so.
high. But a perception check from Lucian.
Cool. A 10.
A 10.
Nice.
Yeah, you hear
Solid.
Rabbi shout, and awaken and can see slashes happening against this bird.
God damn it. I pick up my bow staff. Bonk.
Go for it.
I'm gonna use the metal one. A nat
Yeah,
20.
you just got like. Oh!
Nice. All right, roll damage.
Cool. Let's go with these two.
Okay. And we'll say, Charlie and Sonari will need to make perception checks with disadvantage, although it's not a difficult DC.
I rolled a 12 for damage.
12 damage, gotcha.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna hit him again.
Okay.
Nat 1 on that perception.
Nice.
17.
But Sonari, what is your total within that one?
Nat 1 brings up to a 4.
Up to a 4.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm knocked out. I'm so tired.
a 13, 6 plus 7.
All right. So another 13 damage.
No, 13 to hit.
Oh yes, definitely.
Okay.
No, 13 is a miss.
I was gonna say, I
Oh,
think that.
shoot. Unarmed strike.
Okay. Just like whack, whack, and it's just like a kick, trying to kick this bird.
Does a 14 hit.
It does not.
Now I'm sad.
It's like you go to punt it and you don't make contact, but hit this invisible shield in front of it. Charlie, you
Really?
wake up and see the scenario.
Okay, I'm just gonna like sit up
It's just like everyone wailing
And
on this
then-
bird.
for the steady aim because I can't use movement
You
for
can use,
steady aim, so I'm just gonna sit up and then.
well, you can use
shoot
half
it.
your movement. Since your movement's 0, that would be 0. So you can stand up.
Okay, yeah, I'll
Yeah.
stand up and then, yeah, I'll shoot it. I'll take the minus 5 for the plus 10.
Nice.
Ooh, that's 24 to hit.
That is a hit.
I hope
With
it's a
sneak
hit.
attack and plus 10 damage.
Nice.
How much damage did you just roll?
Sounds like a lot.
35 points of damage.
Ooh.
Wonderful.
Ow!
Nice.
That's a lot.
I want you guys to not do
That's a lot of damage.
Everyone getting up and wailing, and then Charlie, you almost just like instinctively like look over to Sonari to see what badass thing happens, and you just see Sonari just it's just out.
Damn.
Failed the DC 5 perception.
I shot a hole.
C5.
I shot a hole in another crow and
You
fixed
see the
it
arrow
using
just, like,
only
fly through
flex tape.
and it's like
I didn't even see
I
it.
saw this
Is he
bone
dead?
in half.
Is it dead?
Is it rough?
it is not dead.
Alright.
A recognizable
I'm not dead
pattern
yet.
of ice armor jets out
Ah,
from it
okay.
in all
Yeah,
directions,
motherfucker.
and it goes to fly straight up. Lucian and Ravi can both take attacks of opportunity.
I'm not going to. Attacks of opportunity use your reaction, right?
Correct.
Screw it, I'll do it.
Go for it. You taking the shot, Ravi?
Yeah, might as well.
Okay.
How often can you take reactions?
Once, we're like
Around.
turn cycle when it gets back to
Okay.
19 to hit.
19 is a hit.
9.
9 is a miss. You do have
Oh,
advantage.
damn.
You'd be flanking with Ravi, so.
Oh,
Hey.
cool.
Oh, I'll roll that again just in case.
Just in case.
It's a net 20.
Hey!
Hey, and a 19 to hit this time.
19 is a hit.
Cool. 6
That's-
damage.
Nice.
So that's... math is hard, y'all.
It is.
17 damage.
17 damage. All right. You both
And
take.
then we both take
Each of you
25
take
cold
25
damage.
cold damage.
Yeah, I figure.
There are remnants of that ice armor still up as it flies itself straight up in the air to put some distance between itself and the party. Rabby, it'd be your turn again.
All right.
Oh.
I dimension door above it again.
No, Robbie, not again.
I am going to.
I don't know. They have the spell slots back for that.
No, I don't. That's why it was a joke. I'll cast Vicious Mockery again.
You mock it viciously.
Yeah, I'll say, Nah, I don't know what I say. I say something mean.
Fuck you, bird.
Fuck you, bird.
Fuck you, bird.
Whip him
You
the
cock.
bird.
It fails. So roll your 2d4 damage.
No, it's not. It's not halved or anything. It's.
No, it fails.
Oh, it fails.
It's a
to
very Charlie insult.
Flip him the bird.
I'm a bad influence on you. Fuck you, bird.
We are low in brains.
It has disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes too.
Nice.
Nice.
So that's I have max damage. Fun fact. So that's 8 whole damage.
Ooh.
And
The
it's not a.
you see
melee
the ice.
attack,
You
but
see the
fatal.
ice shatter off of it as it shudders in self-doubt.
Dad.
You cocky cock.
Excellent reference.
That's weird.
Cool. Yeah, it's looking pretty rough. Lucian, it is about 40 feet up in the air, so within visual range.
Eldritch Blast.
Go for it. 2 attacks.
Yes, with my 2 beams.
Yes, roll those.
Double 16s.
Those both hit.
Yeah. And I'm gonna use Grasp of Hadar.
Cool.
Nice.
Both.
Is that each hit or?
I think you can only do it once.
No, I believe it's when you hit with an Eldritch Blast. Let me.
I'll double check.
I was
You roll
pretty sure-
damage.
The pushing one is like anytime you hit, and the pulling one is once per turn, I believe.
Something like that. I believe there is. a
Once on
distinction,
each of
so
your
I'll check.
turns.
Gotcha. So
Still-
what's your
still
damage
good.
there?
I rolled 19, not 19, God, 13 damage total,
Okay.
plus 4, so, because I have Agonizing Blast.
Gotcha. Oh, and your charisma modifier is +2.
Yes.
Gotcha.
So that is 17 damage total.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, that's a pretty fucked up bird. This is as it pulls
After
down.
all
like-
of his damage,
Yeah.
like
Just spectral throwing knives that look like feathers, because that just came into my mind, and that sounds cool.
Yeah. Charlie, you taking the shot?
Yeah, exact same thing as last time.
Okay.
I do not feel bad about killing this bird.
Natural 20, but that just makes it a 15.
Well,
Oh,
natural
'cause-
20 is still a nat 20 on an attack, so it's still a hit.
You okay?
It crits,
That's
but
fine.
it's not. You wait? If you take the aim, it is still advantage, so it's still sneak attack because of aim.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
double all of the dice and add 10.
Do I
For the,
know who this is?
We'll
Oh my
see if
gosh.
plus your ability
We'll see if you
modifier.
beat that
Nice.
2 remaining hit points.
Is I want this,
I'm rolling. I'm
Yeah.
rolling.
Go for it.
This.
Go for it.
I
Let's see
want
what
this
happens.
bird to just explode.
6, 12, 18, 20, 24,
What are you doing?
27, 28, 33. So that's 43 points of damage.
43 damage.
Damn.
I shot this bird in half.
You guys see the arrow fly through and the head fall to the ground. A second later, the body. A decapitated bird laying at your feet.
Cool. Night.
All right.
And then
Told you to
Sonari
break
just,
its wing.
huh?
It's unbothered. I'm so glad, actually.
You see, like, Lucian and Ravi with, like, icicles just stuck in them.
Right.
Yeah,
It doesn't
come
take
in,
much to
like,
piece together what the events of the night.
I hate familiars and all, and I hate birds.
fuck birds.
All right, so
Next NPC we meet is an Aarakocra.
yes,
Or a Kenku.
weirdly, so everybody rests for the evening.
Yeah.
Keeping a watchful eye out, but no other major events. People get
Oh.
their
I
61.
I want to charge my moon dagger.
Oh yeah. So on your watch, you go to charge your moon dagger. Make a that would be a wisdom check for me.
That's a 13.
A 13. What are your wisdom and charisma scores?
My wisdom is 10, my charisma is 15.
Okay.
More Christmas.
You sit in the moonlight. You actually find a spot where you have the moonlight coming down on you. Ravi, got something to interject with, or?
No, I was just wondering if the curse for the dagger was like, do I can't get rid of it, or I don't want to get rid of it.
You can't.
Okay.
You just
Um,
physically can't.
you're like, this
Yep.
sucks, but you can't actually like unattune to it.
Yeah.
Sitting in the moonlight, you do put your head to the bead, and you feel like a tug away from the direction you're going. Like, make an insight check for me.
Oh, no.
Ooh. 8.
8. You have the feeling like something bad is coming, heading towards that beach city. Can't put your finger on it exactly, but there is a sense of dread about heading that way.
Okay, well, the way the dagger was pulling, I'm just gonna walk that way for a little bit.
Right. It alleviates somewhat. And it's not dominating you or anything. There's just a sense of, like, not wanting to go that direction.
You cool, little buddy?
In the moonlight,
I don't know.
you get like
Probably can't talk.
you get like a vision of yourself shattering into pieces and being like left on the side of a road.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's pretty fucked up. Is it that you're in danger, or like I'm in danger?
You get no further input.
Huh. Yeah, okay, well, fuck that. I'll thank you. I appreciate you. And then I'll go back to camp.
All right. People complete their long rests, restore hit points, get half a hit dice back.
I thought
What?
you got all your hit
Half.
dice back on one.
Always
Okay.
half.
Yeah. Not half of the ones you've spent, half of your total.
So if you have like 10 and you've spent 5, you'll get all of them back because that's half of 10 is 5. That's
I
how
haven't
people
spent
usually
any.
manage their hit dice, is just to make sure they're at full. Sonari,
What is a hit dice?
what is a hit dice? Your level, the dice you roll for your hit points, are your levels. So you have, whenever you take a short rest, you can expend hit dice, which is the same as your level. And you also get your constitution modifier for each one, and you can like heal on your short rest. So it's a way for parties to heal between fights if there's no cleric or any like dedicated healer.
If we just take an hour nap.
If it was like an
Wonderful.
all fighters party, then there would still be an opportunity at short rest to be like, all right, I'm gonna burn 8 of my hit dice and basically heal back to full, so that we're ready to go for the next set of fights.
Fun,
All
okay.
clerics.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep.
I also get to give you like a little extra on a short rest because I'm a bard.
It's true.
Oh, that's cute. That's really fun.
All right.
A whole extra D6.
In the
Thought it was a
morning,
D8.
people gear up,
Oh, yeah.
get onto their mounts, and start riding back in the direction you were, keeping an eye out for the hunting party you had spotted on a previous day's adventure that did not spot you.
I'll
in
let
your
my dog
campsites.
eat the bird.
Where the fuck? Wait, why is the bird dead?
Dogs
Oh,
and
it
like
tried to kill us again.
turns its nose up at the bird. Will not eat the
God
dead bird.
damn it!
Yeah.
I
Oh,
thought it was waiting.
We took care. I mean, Charlie really took care of it, honestly.
Probably nuked it with an arrow.
it was a
Yeah.
good shot.
It was a good
Wish I
shot.
fucking saw it. God damn it!
It's like when someone with imposter syndrome admits they did well on a project. Be like, you know what? No, I did use on that. I deserve to feel good about that. That was good.
Chat.
That's cute.
That arrow, Charlie, that arrow might be in space.
What space?
That's how good that
Sick.
shot was.
Yeah, what's space?
Someone
mean,
in
I
the
was
party
shooting
who
down.
isn't asked what space.
What's space?
So
Right,
moving
I
along,
forgot that you have a negative intelligence.
I do not. It's the 10.
you can always role play lower and like mechanically.
Yeah.
The group of you mount up and move out, following the creek. You all had made a lot of progress. You do spot in the distance, in the afternoon, as the creek starts to go more and more downhill, more and more steeply, and you can see it's almost like cliff sides next to where the water drains out, and you see this massive bridge that goes from like one side to the other. You all are on the north side of it, and kind of making your way towards the bridge. Charlie, yes.
Oh yeah, I just remembered. Guys, I was like playing around with like my neat dagger last night, and I think I might die if we keep going this way. So, just a heads up. Don't let me die.
That's what.
I don't think
That
letting you
seems
die
like a
is-
bit of a jump
Yeah.
from like playing with your dagger to being like. It's like I mean, obviously, like play with your dagger whenever you want, but like
Oh,
you know, keep it private.
Uh,
but also like, it seems like a bit of a
I
a
guess
jump
maybe
from
I did.
one to that like I'm dying.
Okay, I should probably. I stole this dagger from like the goblin dude on the island. I can see the future. I can see possibilities of the future. It's freaky. And I might die. So don't let
okay.
that
Here
happen.
with that.
I'll try to make
if
sure you don't
I
die.
do die, if I do die, do not give my dagger to Lucian. For the love of
I will
God.
make sure of that for you. Yes.
Is there a reason for
Thank
that?
you. That is my dying wish. Well, next to telling, like, Isley that I love her, like, other than that, this dagger
That's a good,
does not go to Lucian.
A good wish
those are some good dying wishes.
in my will.
You all hear the loud beating of wings off to your
dear.
right.
Fuck.
A quick look sees
We hate
a
wings.
massive wingspan, maybe in the neighborhood of 10 to 12 feet, arc up above the edge of the cliff, and a humanoid person, bird person, if you will, with a looks like a net in one hand and a spear, like just flying and hovering, looking down at the river that flows through.
Okay.
Kind of like catches you all like off to this like 50 feet to his left, and it's just like, hello, and then dives down. A couple beats
He's not-
pass,
I like your way. Oh, he's gone.
flies back up. It's net.
I like your wings.
Its net's got 4 or 5 fish in it that it's flying back up to your elevation, and it's like, to the bridge, make your offering. I am a noble king, and then keeps flying towards the bridge.
What?
Damn it.
I guess
I
he's
think we gotta give him
expecting
fish.
patronage of some sort.
Hey,
Yes.
Lucian, another person for you to fuck over.
Okay.
People keep making jokes about make this one your patron and then fuck it over.
So.
It's our classic way
I-
of winning.
Okay. My monk cult surprise worshipped the goddess of evil chromatic dragons.
Yes,
I'm not
yes,
willingly
yes.
So that's
worshiping
one.
that shit.
You all think back to how subtle the iconography would have to be in a dragon cult like monastery, to like not be noticed for like 4 years.
No, it's just that Lucian's stupid.
Exactly. That's what we're.
You said
That's the
you
joke
said she's
everyone's
got
making.
a 10 intelligence.
There is two.
There's only two.
The genie and the cult. Two.
What
Yeah,
about
that's two more
your
than me.
like raven person?
I
She
When was
hasn't
the last
broken
time you
that.
talked to
She
her?
hasn't broken that oath.
I talked to her like a week ago. That's why we decided to go to the sea town, because I discovered there's a high chance my girlfriend
Well, I don't
will
know
die.
what you do when I'm not around
What should
you.
we offer the king?
I told you. I
But I
told
have-
you all this.
So
I have this.
those two are arguing back and forth. Ravi, Sonari mentions to Ravi, the like, what are we offering this king?
I mean, I have this, and I pull out a bottle of perfume that I have.
Is that fancy
mean,
perfume?
I mean, it's nice.
Do you think
you
that's
wanna-
good for
here,
four
do
of
you
us,
wanna-
or do we all need one?
I do like one little squirt, one smell. Not like right in your face, but just like off to the side, and then like
Sonari
so you can
essentially
get a smell
puts
of
her
it.
face directly
It
in
was
the
like,
cloud to like get a good
no.
whiff, and it's like,
I cough anyways.
Oh,
It's
I have a
performance.
perfume too. Smell. It's on my wrist.
Well,
I,
then
for
on
some
the road
reason, I
for like
don't
a
trust
week.
that.
I don't trust this.
I
One
feel
sec,
like
I'm
you're
rolling
gonna
a
like.
sleight of hand.
I feel like you're gonna punch me in the face or something
It's
if
gonna
I
be
do
the
that.
cheese.
No.
No, I'm not. I promise.
Can I insight
What
check
has
on
Promise
happened?
her?
I will
On-
trust
on-
Charlie and
Okay,
sniff.
I did
Sniff.
sleight of hand 23.
Oh, you put the
Okay,
It's
Griffin
the-
cheese on it, you bastard.
It's a Griffin
It's
cheese.
fucking cheese, isn't it?
It's one.
God
it's,
damn it.
It's that
Totally
thing
is.
when it's that Mallrats scene where the guy like gets his finger in his own butt to get some poop on it, and then has like chocolate
On my
pretzels,
finger.
and is like giving these chocolate pretzels out to people who are
Blech.
assholes, and yeah, it's bad times.
God damn it. We should
Anyway,
get rid of that cheese. Someone. God.
Charlie, what?
Sonari, you're stronger. You can easily just grab this jar and throw it over the
I
cliff.
should. But it brings Charlie so much joy.
It does. It brings me so much joy.
Charlie, roll a
Alright.
d20.
Oh god. Oh, you're close.
Charlie takes poison.
It is 18.
18. You feel a tug of consciousness from your dagger
Oh.
towards the beach.
Towards the beach.
Back towards everything.
Oh.
We should go that way.
You just.
But we were told to follow the road.
Yeah. I
That's
know.
the direction that
But trust
Charlie
me?
points at.
Oh.
We gotta go that way.
Alright.
You just.
I mean, we were going that way
think the
already.
cheese up our
Everyone's
nose.
not.
We're just going to listen to them.
Yeah.
You all make it up out of the forest
Alright.
after going uphill for quite some time to a well-paved road, immaculately maintained, until there's a little bit more grime as you get to the actual bridge, and you can see it's like a double wide. 2 wagons could pass each other in each direction's extra wide bridge, and there's just a simple like stone throne that's been set up on one side of the bridge, and you can see this Aarakocra person with their spear and net is like perched at the midpoint of the bridge, eating their fish that they caught a moment ago.
Hi there.
Hello! You approach without a wagon. You have an offering to make. You have,
Oh,
you have entered my
noble
kingdom.
king, your grace. I bring this gift, and I hold the perfume out.
He accepts the perfume. Wonderful. This will be an incredible aromatic for my distinguished peasantry. And like sets it down. There's a small like chest would be the wrong word. It's just like a solid backpack that a pack kind of thing that it can like hold onto, and but there's like a sling on it. But yeah, opens
Thank
it
you,
up
Your
and
Grace.
places it carefully. And to you, fine nobility, I can sense. Now, all of you are compatriots of this one, I assume?
Yes, they are my servants.
Yes.
Your offering
As you
is well
correctly are.
accepted. You may pass my lands with great respect. Give my best to the kingdom over yonder, where my influence ceases. Beware,
We certainly will.
some among them are brigands. Good day!
Good day to
Bye,
you,
day to
Your
you.
Grace.
Farewell.
You all get on the move. You can see a little cadre of like a guard station, roughly 100 feet past the bridge. Yes.
Once we're out of earshot of the Aarakocra, I just turned to Ravi. Please stop calling me your servant.
I've called you my
works,
servant
Pete.
one time there.
I
I mean, it worked, didn't
I
it?
think you've called me your servant more than once.
Well, it's worked. I mean,
Fair enough.
you're not
okay,
actually. I know you're not.
Okay.
I'm just
Anyway,
tends that sort of lie seems to work. So
fair enough.
If any of us were to be your servant, which one would you want it to be? Go.
none of you. You would all make terrible servants.
Good answer.
Thank you.
You about
Thank
reach
you. I
the
appreciate
guard
that.
station, and they're just like,
I'd have Sonari be my bodyguard, but that would be about it.
"Hey, out of
Really
curiosity,
smart.
what'd you give the bird man?"
Oh, just some perfume.
All right. Welcome to the Elven Kingdoms. You see, this is a half wood elf is your read on the guy, and the others are a mix of elves and half elves amongst the guards. Laws, have you been before? Should I run you through some of our laws? They're very basic. Don't murder. Don't steal. Operate under the
Have I been?
oversight of the local magistrates and such. You've been to Elven lands before, yeah. That's yeah.
Okay.
And you all had a experience with the Elven government as it was making moves to take over Seton.
Right.
They're well organized. They have an official religion, but they don't enforce any punishments on those who don't follow. It's sort of it's a loose monarchy where the local authority is given to local magistrates for the most part. Not incredibly oppressive. People have a relatively fair shake as far as compared to the rest of the world. Charlie, yes.
As we're going in, I want to keep my eyes out for Thieves Guild markings.
Gotcha.
Nice.
Noted. Sorry.
Just as we hear the list of laws, Sonari's going to write them down in her journal. It's like, all right, and a copy for
Lucian,
Lucian.
pay close attention.
Sonari's been through here before and is
Okay.
relatively familiar
Copy
with
for Lucian.
yeah, that's fair.
Okay. Traveling with you all, I haven't broken any laws that that you haven't broken too.
Qualifiers.
I'm the lawbreaker. Came in
You're literally the
Lucian.
lawbreaker.
Oh, then I look at Charlie and I just you're not getting out of this either.
I
Okay, write it
literally
down
went
twice.
to jail in the last town.
Wait, you went to jail?
Definitely purposeful. I think we knew
Yeah.
this already.
Yep.
They got captured.
To kind of jail. I was,
Juvie?
yeah.
It's like holding at worst.
Juvie.
Oh, juvie. I think you said
Common
chibi, like
buzz.
chibi jail, and I was like, what? That's hilarious.
All right, onward.
Onward. Yeah, guards run you through. It's very, as you would expect, kind of. There's nothing earth-shattering or shaking about
Yeah.
anything.
Please don't kill anyone.
Yeah.
No.
Just
Don't
for
be-
the jest.
Yeah.
Caprice.
There's no like odd laws that you hear about that they're like overly emphasizing. And it's like, no
Don't
tying
step
up your
within
horses on
100 feet of any
poles.
piece of cheese, you know?
Yeah.
What?
So. Oh,
Time anyone says don't steal, I just wanna. It just makes me want to steal.
If you want to steal something from me, if you need
I was
to
about
steal
to say, like,
something, steal
oh,
from
there's
me.
this, like,
Oh
there's this
no!
nice dagger on my side here that is totally, like, I'm not paying attention to it or anything. Oh, man.
Isn't that the dagger?
I
that
accept your
stabs you?
challenge.
Yeah.
Charlie. You keeping an eye out for Thieves Guild markings. You check the like route markers as you all pass various splits in the road, and you do recognize something, although it's not. I don't think it's something you're familiar with, but it is in the style of a. It's in the style of a Thieves Guild mark. Go ahead and make a religion check for me.
I have a question since we were away. Are we at the coastal town?
Uh-oh.
No,
Okay. Had to check.
It's a 6.
a 6. Yeah, it's. You recognize part of it is looks like some of the design's been stolen from the like safe haven marking, but then it's got different twists and turns to it that you don't recognize, so you can't really piece together exactly what it's meant to say. It could be a twisting of it, meaning like to be suspicious of the safe houses, or it could be something entirely different. You're not really sure.
Cool.
You all have about a 3-week travel, but there's nothing super of note on the way. You are traveling
Damn.
through a well-organized society with regular guards, inns that are very easy to acquire rooms at, and travel that takes place.
Lucian, how have those braces been working for you?
I can't take them off.
Oh?
We can't? I haven't tried.
You try to take them off, they are locked.
Oh. Well, shit.
And I
Is
don't
there a
want to.
visible lock on them?
There is not.
I don't want to break them because like you worked really hard on this.
You know what? They look cool.
I'm
at least.
thinking about it now. And the ones that sold them to us
Yep.
were the awakened animals from
Yeah.
the
God
Yes.
damn it!
from that
Correct.
druid guy who tried to kill us.
Oh, yeah.
I think they might be
I kept
cursed.
forgetting to
It's
take
a
them out. They're
gift
so
you'll never
comfortable.
lose.
I mean, I don't feel cursed, but then again, I guess it's really hard to tell when you're cursed until you're
I'll try
uncursed.
casting Dispel Magic on them.
Okay, go ahead and make your dispel check.
Okay. Charisma check, go. It's a 23.
Attack.
Ooh. You are very confident as you gather your magical energy and blast away at this thing. That it's almost like the magic nearly dissipates, but you get the sense this is more of a curse than just a straight enchantment.
Yeah.
So
Damn.
you're going you
Well-
gather you're going to need a remove curse specifically to
Yeah.
get this off.
Damn. Well. Alright,
Do you remember what happened to you with the bracers again?
That guy cast that spell that makes them really, really hot, and it hurt like hell.
Do
And
you
I
think
couldn't take
anyone
them
can
off.
do that, or is it just that guy?
Would I
Sonari knows
Not anyone?
Sonari knows enough about magic and nature
Okay.
and religion and history. I think almost
Yeah,
everything.
those are my things.
Maybe not religion, I'm not sure.
History, Arcana.
But quite a few. The spell heat metal is not extremely advanced. It's not used a lot because it's somewhat unreliable. Usually it's just useful for people fighting those in like full plate who are it would take them too long to get their armor off. But metal, bracelets that cannot be removed because they are magically sealed
Okay.
on you, are a perfect target
Okay.
for a heat metal
Okay.
spell.
So the curse is literally to stay on you.
Right.
Yeah.
Probably. Okay.
Designed and cursed
that's-
to make an easy target for that spell.
At least they look cool, am I right, bud?
Not much of a
Oh,
consolation, right?
fuck.
Honestly.
No, we gotta find someone to take them off. It's cool.
I'm upset that I spent that much time,
I'm-
making them look nice.
Maybe we could get the curse removed, and I could actually get them enchanted.
Enchanting generally costs a lot of money.
Fair enough.
Like a
You
lot.
have
I'll
some money.
keep them for the aesthetic.
If you can get the curse permanently removed.
Exactly.
Lots of things you kind of just...
We're kind of keeping them anyways.
I mean, it would be nice to have just in case, actually.
Yeah.
You all travel in a westerly direction. A couple of weeks of going through the land, seeing very regular people. This is very much the farming land that supports the broader extended area of the kingdom and neighboring societies. Rows of wheat and fruit orchards. There's plentiful vegetation, and you have a unique experience where every day or so you will go past a few like farming families where there'll be one or two people that hang out by the road, and when they see obvious adventurers running up, they all kind of lean back and rummage through some baskets and kind of walk in pace with you and just hold up lettuce, carrots. Somebody had a like a unique, almost like an apple-sized like kiwi. And
If there's any like fresh fruit, I'll buy a few, some of it.
When you hand them like a silver, they're just like, oh, thank you. And it's
Yeah, I was gonna ask
they
if it was
in a way
rude.
that they like weren't even expecting it. They
Yeah.
just
I
are
want
like,
meat treats for my good boy.
ooh, meat treats. If you talk to Darren at the next town, he can help you out with that. I think they had a storm run through and one of their goat herds went down, so they made a lot of goat jerky, so they should have a lot for you.
Do you want
Thank
goat
you.
jerky?
I'll
Mhm.
It has been a while since I have had fresh fruit.
I
This is
know,
very
right?
nice.
That's right. It's 3 more days to the next set of orchards, so get your fill.
Thank you.
Can Lucian just take like a couple apples?
You could.
Just one or two, and hand like a gold. I'm
hand-
trying to be nicer.
Hand a gold over, and they're like, all right. They like rush off and grab a couple of apples. They grab like 5 apples off the nearest apple tree. They are big old like
Hey.
softball apples. They are yellow. You just go to bite into one.
Sure.
Yeah. It is pure mush, with a very slight off flavor, and you realize this is clearly a cider farm, and these are not meant to be eaten straight apples. These are cider apples.
Oh, cool.
Wonderful.
I was just about to ask for booze.
They
If I was
one of them's
a
like,
drunkie.
if you have a gold, I can get you a couple of jugs.
I will
Jugs.
give gold and be like, give me your strongest stuff.
You'll have to wait here for a minute. Sorry.
No
and,
worries.
And take your
We've
gold,
got-
and you all kind of pause on the street. There's
Wow.
nay a minute goes by before the kid and then like an adult come out of the farmhouse, each with 2 like large jugs, and they catch up to the road, like, "Hi, adventurers, how are you? You
I'm
well?"
good.
Yeah, I'm doing
Awesome.
quite well.
Hands a jug up to each of you. You can hear the liquid slosh inside.
Oh.
Goes,
Okay.
This is my 5-year barrel. Should be exactly what you're looking for. You keep those nasties out of our fields, and we'll keep you fed.
All right.
Good.
Good. I'm gonna fill my flask.
There's some spillage. It's not designed to transfer exactly, but you've got plenty. But yeah, you
I
each
feel-
have like a good like 3-gallon jug of hard cider.
Sweet, I am drinking.
You're a little sloshed for.
We are on the road, Charlie.
Are you surprised at this point?
Not really.
Exactly.
But yes, you have easy stock of meat and treats and lots of things as you all travel westward. It seems like this farming community is very grateful to the adventuring population for keeping the nasties out of the fields. They wanna do their thing with compost and shovels and let you all handle the dragons and marauding hordes. So, yeah. At the end of a 3 weeks of a very light journey, with fresh rations, dried meat treats for dogs and things, you do come up over a final hill. Lucian, make a perception check.
Yep.
Come on. That is a 17 total.
You can see there's a couple of docks in the bay, and the angle of the sun as you all are approaching, you see that glitter of the ocean, and it's a very relaxed, like, oh, that's what I like. But then you look at it more, and there's something off about it. You see the glitter shift normally with like the way waves work and the way the angle works, and the glitter like continues up the shore, and you see no beach. You just see the glitter that you expect skipping off the water, but continuing up to where you would expect a shore to be. And the glitter there doesn't move really. The glints are stationary, but you see no sandy beach. Just a continuation of the glitter of the ocean all the way up to the rocks and walkways that lead up into the city.
Curious.
Can I do a dagger vibe check? Is that a thing?
Sure. Yeah, make a wisdom check.
The dagger vibes.
Oh, 7.
7. You get an intense pull to flee the other direction. To leave. The
Nice.
imminent destruction awaits. You are facing your doom, continuing forward.
Hey,
Huh?
I might die here.
We've been through this. We said.
I don't
we
know.
said
I'm
we-
just getting,
If you don't want to come,
getting
if you
bad
think,
vibes.
if you need to leave, that's okay.
Do I see my old ship in the docks?
You see a couple of ships. The exact framework and labeling isn't visible from here, but you also see no dock in particular. But it seems there are, or you see very small docks that like rowboats can come up to, but whole ships can't really dock here. You suspect there must be somewhere nearby where a ship could properly dock, as it seems like a key place for trade. But you also see a little consistent like bloom of smoke, kind of to the right, like on the rocky outcropping that would normally overlook the shore of a bay. It looks like there's a small building off to that side that's outside the city and has some sort of fire going constantly.
Should we head in?
I'm gonna turn into that little blue tiefling girl.
Sure.
Guys, I found her. The one who stole the tooth.
You all start making your way down into the city. Ah! Oh no. Costume work.
Stole the tooth.
No.
Wait, where's your hat?
I have my horn somewhere.
Anyways,
This is just so that I remember.
right. So you all come down into into Rawfield, which it is with the glint of the of the ocean. You are getting in pretty early in the morning, and the day should be yours as you enter. There's a pretty active population that's moving about their business. Storefronts, people wandering, tradespeople. Seems like a relatively calm city.
I
Ravi,
assume you want
Do
to
I
check
see
out
any
the
of those
dogs.
weird?
of course I want to check out the docks.
Then let's
Silly
head to the
question.
Are those
dogs.
those weird guild markings? Sorry.
Yeah, you see the same ones. They guide you deep into the city if you want to follow them.
Yeah, I'm gonna go follow those.
Charlie takes the lead. The people heading into the city as you all ride in.
Okay.
Oh.
I guess we're following Charlie.
Sure.
People, there's the clip clop of the hooves on stonework. As people hear it and get up instinctually, just like grab their things and get up out of the way as horses come through. Seems to be a relatively common occurrence here. Charlie, following these markings, you are keeping to the south side of the city, in a bit of a bend around, going through a couple of marketplaces, dried fruits, various things, some interesting cloth works, trade carts that you don't expect given the lack of a main dock right at the city. You follow it all the way over to what would be the beach, the far west end of the city, the last road before you were just in the water. And looking to your left, you all see a beach that is entirely glass marbles. There is not an ounce of sand in the entire bay. There's just small, mostly clear beads of glass.
Do they look like the ones that I was given?
They
For
look
sure.
exactly the same.
I would like to take it if I'm close and buy it. I would take it.
You do.
I guess detect magic.
uh,
So I have a feeling they're not all like that.
Yeah, I was wondering.
you detect magic, and you get not a direct like spell, but you get just a hint, just a glint. It's almost like that sparkling that you saw earlier, but with the detect magic. There's just a glint of magic in every single one. And
Is it the same thing that I get if I hold up the?
hold up the thing? It's the
other
exact
one?
same thing.
I will
What is-
grab a
what is he
handful and bring back for Luna.
There's a
Right.
there is a
One.
someone in robes nearby. Kind of spots you, like grab up a handful,
I
and it's
want
just like
one.
ah.
I want to change my mind.
You can pick up a handful.
I was
And
only
you-
going to grab like a couple. Yeah.
You immediately see somebody be like ooh ah. They kind of like make their way over. You can hear the shifting of the glass under them as they walk over. They go, please, one per visit, please.
Good.
We want to have them here still
The rest.
over time.
Obviously, that fair
what-
enough.
What is this?
I'll take one.
It's the Rofield Sphere. Remember my.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes, the
one that
Rofield
make-
spheres are created in the off to the side there. If you wish to visit the shop, they have they can tell you everything you want to know. If you
Oh,
want
so
to,
these don't.
They're not natural.
if you wish to test your companions for evil, have them walk out onto the beach. And there's
Does
a
this count as littering?
Oh.
Lucian.
You do you frequent this town or
I
you
am
live here?
attending the waterfront for this week.
Do you know where ships would dock? This seems like a major trade port.
Indeed,
least it
ships are a few dock a few hours north of here. There's a dedicated docking area with a more rough and tumble tavern over that way. Keep the people that are more less conducive to the lifestyle of the city over there until they wish to come into trade, and then they're of course welcome.
Is it
thank
you
for
said
that.
to like wade out into the water, right?
No, simply step out onto the beach.
Okay.
I assumed we were standing on the beach already, but
No, you'd be on
As
like
did
the
I.
road.
I go and I kind of just waddle over onto the
Make a
The orbs.
dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy,
Oh boy.
Just explode.
not great.
Mm.
10 total.
10. You check your footing a little bit, but you
Marble.
feel pretty
Yeah.
pretty fine. It's a little odd. You're walking on marbles essentially.
Yeah. I like
and
look down and I like
There is
look
an
back at
odd
everyone
feeling
else.
when you look down where you see the water that filters through all these
Oh,
beads.
cool.
You can see the waves essentially
Yeah.
continue all the way over.
Nice.
That's sick.
Yeah, it's an interesting visual when you look down. It almost gives you like vertigo, looking down at it. And you're like, whoa, okay. But yeah, you're all invited to take one, and
I don't think I'm evil, so
I'll take one.
I'll take one too. I'm also gonna jump on the beach.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
yeah, there's a million of them.
Mm.
You now have glass embedded in your
23.
foot.
23. You kind of slip on them, but tumble up and catch yourself, and then the attendant is just like, "Oh." But you are standing there, and it's weird and interesting and gorgeous and
Is it
trippy.
is it supposed to do anything?
It's largely for spellcasters. They'll extend themselves. Pardon?
I know that part, but you were saying about the evil thing.
Indeed, we
See,
don't
if you-
want to reveal much of the enchantment on the beach would defeat the purpose.
But would something
I'm gonna
happen?
bat my
if-
little
Relax.
Would something
tickling
happen
eyes.
though if
If you would like to become an attendant, we have a few rooms available to lease for the year. If you would like to make a dedication, more can be explained.
no, I'm alright. I'm not like if someone
but
who's
am I
evil
good
like
or am
shows
I
up on the
evil?
beach. Yeah.
Well, if you have further questions, you could address them to the attendants that work the furnace.
It's no fun.
But I'm not evil, right?
If
What if I was
more-
evil and I didn't know it and I walked out onto the beach?
As more questions you have, the attendants may be able to answer at the furnace, and of course more questions would be available to be learned for those who wish to become attendants.
It's like that. What if I was a robot and I didn't know
That's
it?
pretty much what I was referencing, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, Lucian, yes.
This whole time, Lucien has just been very slowly inching back towards their horse. Just, guys, can we head to the port, please? Pretty please.
Fine.
Yay!
Guess we can come back to the furnace.
Forest trip.
Has the trail ended here, or does it still go?
No, it still goes.
Oh, right. We're following Charlie.
Okay, I'm gonna split from the group and I'm gonna follow the trail.
Okay. You end up heading the same direction for a bit. But there is the road that heads northward, that apparently a few hours will be the docks. And then there's a road, just like a little dirt road, dirt and rock that like leads up to this building where there is an active fire going, as if there's like a continuous furnace that's being operated. And that's the direction your symbols are pointing you in. And it's a few hundred feet away. It's not like a huge departure from the direction everybody's going.
We can come back later. Lucien seems pretty antsy to get to their destination.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes I am.
We really need to start
fair.
making plans for when we split up, though. Like,
I'm
in
ready to
general,
beat up
all board
Lucien's
trips.
girlfriend too.
Why?
Didn't you say we're not doing that?
Yeah, I
we were
thought
telling
that's
you to do that.
You all are at a fork at this point.
yeah.
A few hundred feet one direction is where Charlie wants to go, and several hours
Yep.
northward is where
the
Lucian wants to
furnace,
go.
right?
Oh, hours.
Oh,
Charlie, your symbols you said are leading to the furnace there?
Hmm.
Did you
It's
want to go
right
there
there.
first, or did you...
Well, that's far away, so maybe I also want to find out if I'm evil.
I don't think
Cause
you're,
like I'm
you're
I
morally
mean, you're kind of an
correct.
asshole,
I'm like trying
but I don't think you're evil.
to help people,
Kind of an asshole does not.
but
make
I
you
want to
evil.
know if I'm
Exactly.
doing a good job at being better.
I mean, that's not going to
That's not
say
what they tell
anything
us
about
about.
whether you're good or evil, though.
Right.
you're trying, I think it'll say
both
you're
are.
good.
You know what makes?
I hope so.
What are these markings saying? Is it just leading you to a place?
You know what?
Make a religion check.
Oh,
Yeah, Sonari can make a religion check.
I don't
Uh,
think I yet.
While Sonari makes that check, can I finish what I was trying to say? Or actually, I can wait.
Sonari's making a religion check. What?
13.
13? You notice some etchings that remind you of like elven gods, iconography, but you're not. There's something weird about it. Also, like there's some of the pattern doesn't make any sense. So you're having trouble figuring out what god in particular it might be tied to, if it's tied to one. But you do recognize sort of almost like a like when you notice familiar letters in a word you can't read. You notice symbols, markings that relate to elven religious orders.
You're trying to read
Charlie.
I'll let Lucian go first because Lucian's.
You know what? You know how you know that you're doing better as a good person? If you're actively making an effort, that already makes you a better person than someone who isn't trying to be good.
I guess so.
You're already better
Sonari.
than a lot of people.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Some,
I
some pretty wise
saw you
words there,
looking at
Lucian.
these markings too.
I have my own moments.
Yeah.
Will this and I'll start working with Sonari to try and decode it from
When
the
it comes
different
to
pieces we
religion-
both know.
Yeah.
Sure. Both of you make an investigation check.
Yeah.
8.
Man, I'm
Okay.
really
okay.
missing my utility
Um,
artificer character.
17.
Yeah, you can't quite piece it together. You don't know.
Yeah.
You have two halves, and you don't see how they fit together.
Mhm.
But something about something elven, which kind of makes sense for the area,
Okay.
and something Thieves Guild related, but you can't quite decode the message. But you can see, this looks like the last marker that would be recognizable between you and where you're going. It clearly points over to that furnace house.
Okay.
Which, as you all look over to it again, while Sonari and Charlie are kind of hashing it out over the symbols, as you all take kind of a breather, you just see like a come out of the chimney, like a sudden burst of heat, and then back to its normal trickle.
Did you want to
Well, what do you
hit up
guys
this
wanna
place
do?
first, or did you want to
I
go
mean,
to
it's
the...
right here. We can may as well walk in, and if it seems like it's gonna it's
Sure.
gonna be bad.
It's like when
we
there's
walk
a
out,
there's a
but-
gift shop, and then there's
Yeah,
like
let's
your
walk in.
house, like 3 miles up the road. You're like, I really want to get home. Like, yeah, but it's right there, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you're
Good
all right
stuff.
with that, Lucian.
I had a thought. Didn't you learn that spell that lets you talk to people? You.
Oh, no,
Oh.
I can do it from 120 feet, but...
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So you all start walking up towards this furnace house. Another couple little blooms of heat go up the chimney. You get up closer, and even this point in the morning, the sun has warmed things up quite a bit outside. And as you get closer, there is an intense heat coming from the inside of this building, billowing out. The doors are opened, and there seems to be cross breeze windows, and you glimpse inside, and there are people taking breaks and chugging some water and seeing you walk up. There's a...
Okay, so you can connect with people, you can talk to people, telepathically, right?
I can whisper to someone who is 120 feet away.
Oddly specific.
Oh. Can you tell what I'm thinking right now?
No. Probably you're thinking about tits or something.
Oh.
Or
I was
is
waiting
Odds
to
are-
say-
odds
I was
are.
literally gonna say that.
there's two possibilities.
Speaking
what,
of.
what
Yeah.
you're thinking of. Isley or Tits?
Speaking of,
Speaking
Well,
of, a well-endowed elven woman, in
aha!
a strappy top under a thick leather apron, that has like a little bit of like marks of soot and whatnot. What also sparkles for some reason. Soot and sparkles on a heat apron. Comes out, takes off these thick leather gloves, and like sets them over on a little wooden stand, and pulls up a water skin and starts to drink from it, and seems like they're taking a breather. Sees you all on the approach.
Ask and you shall receive.
Hot lady.
Gives a nod.
Kind of looking around, I guess.
Hello.
Hi there.
Half the party's attention. Hi.
Are you volunteers
Hi.
or seeking information or?
Looking around, information, I
curious.
guess.
So information.
Fair enough.
Um.
Adventurers, I assume. Idrid is looking for a new project if you need something done. Other than that, people are relatively occupied with their normal thing. Do you know much about the area?
No.
Oh, all right.
Don't steal.
That's just what
Don't
general
murder.
rule for anywhere with laws.
That's
Yes.
kind of an anywhere, yeah. That's
Right.
Yeah.
anywhere thing, Charlie.
It's kind of that
That's
bad
fair.
that has to be specified.
Uh,
Not one word.
she kind of takes a drink of her water, and seems to scratch and itch at some point, and then Charlie, you recognize a thieves' cant symbol for "Are you looking for safety?"
We're safe here.
Very safe. The guards on the outskirts of the city keep the riffraff and monsters out. There's an adventurers guild about halfway to the docks. Then they take contracts taking out
Oh.
monsters. It's a very safe place.
I
You-
mean, like, they're
You catch from the thieves' cant worked into the conversation. If you're looking for somewhere to be safe, yes, this is a place for you.
cool.
Any worshippers?
Of.
Of.
The Moonweaver.
Not specifically, but
More fan of the Raven
That
Queen
sounds
myself.
dope.
she has my, every once in a while.
Are you
when I
sure?
need someone to.
I could have sworn when I came out. Never mind. Come in. It's pretty well ventilated. It takes you in, drinks some water. Remembers to grab her gloves.
Didn't I?
Um,
That might have been a different character that I played, but didn't I, find a Moonweaver symbol on someone, and then, that we, took out and then put it on or something?
I don't recall that.
Okay. That might have been, something entirely different, so.
Charlie, make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh!
Panic.
Oh, okay, I get advantage. 'Cause that was a big ol' nat one that cocked. Ooh.
You get a reroll. You do
Uh,
not get advantage on this.
Oh, I don't get advantage. Okay. Okay, it's the same number. Wisdom saving throw is a 15.
15. You get a desperate sense of panic of not wanting to enter this building. But you almost feel it like it's not your own feeling. It's hard to explain, but it's not your own emotions. So you just suppress it a little bit and walk in, and then you realize you still have that feeling in the back of your head of I need to get out of here. This is bad. I gotta leave right now. But you kind of stay yourself,
Right.
and as you look around, there's not a trap. There's nothing attacking you. There's a simple shrine to one side that is glistening from the inside. It seems like it's scraps of crystal throughout and formed to be like a sphere with a simple kneeling pad in the center. and she gestures to that. It's like, if any of you do wish to commune with the Moonweaver, please sit and steady your mind. If you'd like to know more about the beads, please come this way. You can see some furnaces that are being operated by. Looks like there's a few high elves and one or two half elves as well. They seem to be using some sort of magical cantrips to keep these furnaces hot, and they're melting down sand into glass. You see some of them pour some of the cauldrons over, and they get their drip of molten glass just right, where it hits these rails that are spinning, and they form a sphere of this crystal glass. And by the time it gets to the end of this long corkscrew, they've cooled enough that they can then sit into these looks like they've formed these like metal baskets with like heat resistant leathers on them, and it's gathering this like bowl of beads. And you see sets of them that are tempering and being allowed to cool fully, and you see like a younger elf kind of pick up a tray that's fully cooled and like goes to walk by everyone, and it's like, hello, good morning, and just kind of squeezes by everybody, and then just leaves. You see somebody pull up a bucket of sand and like get to the top of the emptied cauldron and get new sand in to melt down into glass.
This is a weird question, but does the Moonweaver and Black Pearls have any connection?
Not typically. One of the moons is smaller and darker, and sometimes black pearls are used as iconography for that. If you have a large white pearl and a small black pearl, I believe sometimes you will have a fine holy symbol will have a large white pearl and a smaller black pearl on it. Lucien, yeah.
Out of character question: are there 2 moons?
There are 2 moons, yeah.
Okay, I did not know.
One big main moon, one little moon.
Okay.
Yep. The little one's a little bit reddish.
Yeah.
I was confused there for a second. Thank you for the clarification.
So here our artisans form the marbles, and those that pass inspection and have been properly enchanted. It's not a heavy enchantment. It is a small bonus to those who make use of them, and we provide them to the shore. Travelers come by. We try to make sure our attendants make sure people grab one for themselves to think on and make use of and spread good works. And it is said that evil will fall on our shores, and we make sure that we make our shores fully supplied.
How exactly does evil fall? I was curious that the attendant out there said that you wanted to see if any of your friends were evil, have them walk out onto the shore.
They literally fall down. Those of
Like they fall over?
What if
Yes.
you're clumsy?
Fall down.
I've seen it a few times. They've a year ago, a husband and wife split up when they walked down on the shore, and she fell on her face, and he just yelled, "I knew it!" and then they left and separated, I believe, that afternoon.
But they're marbles.
I feel like
Marbles are hard to walk on.
I mean, for those who are corrupt, yes.
In general.
I mean, most of us.
I put my hand on Lucian's shoulder.
Huh?
I'm like,
No. I'm just saying. They're hard to walk on.
Yeah.
We got it. I think that's cool.
I'm just picturing, like, you walk into a church and somebody's, like, giving their spiel, and they're like, "Burning bushes don't talk!" And just, like, getting up in their shit about it, and be like, "Yeah, okay. Moving on."
Sorry for the disrespect. I'm...
It's like, just let them do the thing. It's alright.
I'm new to religion, okay?
No, you're not. I've been a part of a dragon cult for a while.
We don't talk about that. That was an accident.
The Raven Queen.
Yes, that's the new thing I'm talking about.
Were we here?
It's been a
for
few
any
months
birthday?
since the
But
genie.
the dragon.
One of the people working the forge looks over at the group.
I'd like to leave.
Takes their gloves off.
Uh,
Oh no.
Marches over, and you can see sort of a very like a very feminine elf with a very square jaw, and she kind of just leans down, like takes a knee, kind of aggressively, right up to Charlie, and is like, "What are you doing here?"
Fuck.
Uh-oh.
I'm just trying to learn about marbles.
Goes to like grab you under the arm and starts pulling you the other direction.
Excuse us.
excuse me.
I'll be with
I'm
you in
gonna
a
grab-
moment. This way. Kind of pulls you over. You expect to be almost like thrown out for whatever cultural norm's been violated or whatever, but you get taken over to the spherical shrine
The thing, yeah.
and walked in and sat down on the cushion, and it's just like, connect, and then like pulls away. Oh, and then talk to me and we'll get it sorted out, and then turns back over into the area as you just sit on the
What?
cushion. You look around, and it is a weirdly like reflective circular surface. A door is shut behind you to like complete the sphere.
I cast a message. Charlie, are you okay in there?
I don't know where I am.
Oh.
They locked me in a room and I don't like it.
As your eyes adjust, some of the light that is coming in from the outside prisms through all of these crystal spheres that have been adhered to the walls, and you sense you're like on the like as if you were on the interior of the moon, and there are details in the walls that are like seem like painted in back behind it, and so it's like you're inside of a prism moon. Roll a d20.
7.
So, you have that feeling of like you gotta leave, we gotta get out of here. This is bad. This is not a good place to be. You gotta get out of here. Something bad is about to happen.
I'm gonna pull it out. What's your deal, little man? Can you like show me?
Daddy-o.
It's the moon. You like the moon.
There's not a clear communication.
Hello?
Make a charisma check.
16.
16. You feel yourself connect to the dagger, and the connection is that of fear and anxiety and a need to escape. And then as you just beat that 15, but as you focus more on the sphere at the pommel, you get a completely opposite connection. A sense of home, a sense of hope, a sense of relief, of like being so close to finally getting out of a nightmare.
That's a new feeling. Hello? I don't know if I like this. Hi. Moon.
The door opens up behind you. All right. Come on then.
Oh, okay.
There is no war in Bossing Say.
No!
You're waved over to the counter. They pull up like a little like toolkit and like open it up, and they're like, place it here, please.
Why?
To remove its curse. Are you not here
But
to?
it helps me.
Did we hear them say, like, to remove the curse?
Yeah.
Oh, we have other curses,
I mean-
if you don't mind, as well.
Do you? Can Can you drop the illusion, please? It's so hard to work when I can't see what's actually going on.
It's
Hi.
a bad habit of theirs.
Alright, fine. Perfect. Alright.
At least you didn't get the old man, you know.
If you're worried about this resource, we can attach it to the bow. It's fine, but we need to get it out of the dagger.
Why?
Fuck dagger.
I don't know what's going. It helps me.
Blame.
The Moonweaver helps you. So you carry a shard of her. A shard that's been corrupted and tortured by this, as he points at the actual, like, dagger itself.
A shard of a god?
This is coming out of this dagger. If I have to fight all of you to get it to happen, I will. And I'll probably lose and die. But I'll do it.
It's tortured.
Yes.
Here.
Thank you. Starts to set it in their, like, in their little toolkit, and, like, starts to apply various pins and connections and things, and you have that sense of anxiety and, like, I'm about to be shattered and destroyed. Why are you letting this happen?
Oh.
And it's that the pins go in, and a magic kind of surrounds and focuses, and then a little, and this sphere of, like, a white swirled pearl almost, more like a polished quartz, is removed, and the dagger is just thrown across the room. It's ting, ting, ting. Get that in a furnace that we're okay throwing away. I want it burned till it's dead. And it kind of looks at it like an apprentice, and it's like, he reaches down. Don't touch it, you idiot! Get tongs. Use the one in the back. We need to throw that one out soon, anyways.
I can breathe fire if that would help destroy it.
That will not help
Furnaces.
much more than. I mean, go ahead. It's, as they drag it in, you see that they can just cantrip like bonfire on the area and get it heated up.
Okay. Just
Fireball.
All right.
panicking
Good.
wizard.
I can set this into another weapon. It will be changed, and it will be a non-tortured fragment of my goddess, and that will make me sleep better than I have in some time.
So we've been just traveling around with part of a god?
Looks around at all of you
I
mean, we all have a stench of one curse or another.
Oh yeah.
I draw the dagger.
It was tortured. Will
There are fragments.
it be okay?
Now that it's released, it's fine. Should be fine. It seems like you were not intentionally torturing a goddess or a fragment of her. You seem like you make good use of that bow.
Yeah, I was going to say it's always out anyway, and it charges in the moon, so
It's her trying to get through
might
you.
be a good fit.
Yes. Seems like a good place to start. Let's see. I might need a week, but if you've got some time, we can get this set.
Lucian?
We could leave and come back. Would you
Yeah,
be able to use short bow that I?
I'd need a different bow.
Yes, here, let me see what I have.
I have bow staffs and that's it, and I don't think you know how to use those.
I have a hand crossbow if you'd like.
It's a quarter
That-
staff. It's literally a simple weapon.
Might work.
Just a giant
Yeah.
ass
Oh,
bow.
I hand-
That'd be fine.
Yeah, I hand over my hand crossbow,
Hand crossbow, sure.
and I have 100 bolts for it in the bag of holding,
Nice.
so just let me know when you...
If you're worried about a weapon, there's a
Oh, there's that as well.
there's a
Yeah, so
the last shop on the outside of town is the like adventurers store.
You need
What?
just a regular bow.
That's the place to go.
This'll be fine for now.
But
Thank you.
people usually come here and stay a while. I assumed you all would be here for a bit.
We've got other business.
Yes.
Fair enough.
Going to
Hopefully it
see
doesn't come to
someone.
violence.
We hope so as well.
I hope not. I really, really hope not.
Very good. He yells to the room of people working various furnaces. He goes, "I'm taking my vacation. I'll be back in 2 weeks. I'll be back in a week with your bow finished. We'll see what she unveils within it."
Out of
Is there a way to remove those other curses that we were talking about?
What? I'm not paying attention to any of you. I don't care about any of your problems.
So,
No, I was just.
It could. We have other curses that we need removed. Is there a way you could do that?
Please.
We could pay.
Sure. Fine. Yes. 100 gold pieces, and I'll keep whatever's cursed.
I'll absolutely do that. Yeah.
100
They're
gold
super nice,
pieces.
but I want these things off.
Goes through. Remove curse
no.
spell lets them come off. And then
the
he
wolf drawing.
keeps them. He doesn't let people wander around with cursed items.
My
Yeah.
drawing.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I am gonna keep my foot wraps though, because they're
I know.
really cool.
Those aren't cursed though, as far as we know.
I know, but they're
Is there any way I
so
can pay you
hard on
extra so
that.
I can keep it? Keep my item.
And he's like, no.
Yeah.
The curses are not permanently dispelled when you remove the curse. Just lets us remove them from you. And no one's walking out of here with curses.
I don't
Rain
want to
upon
walk
the
out
land.
of
We
here
were
with
going
a curse.
to happen anyways, but yeah, thank you. Of course.
Takes your bracers.
Jeff.
Yeah.
Which was the dagger or the rapier the one that said morning?
The dagger. They're part of a set, though.
The dagger?
They are part of a set.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Oh, so like, is she keeping the rapier too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that guy.
For my bookkeeping.
Very good. Get this rapier and dagger. And your bracers as well. Alright. Adventures.
Thank you very
Passing
much.
through, no longer cursed. Said I've
Thank
done my duty
you.
for a good month.
Alright, well.
If you wish to visit,
Do I
and
still feel that peaceful feeling, like the weird
You-
one?
as the gem is removed from the dagger, you have such an intense feeling of relief, in like every sense you can imagine, that you are complete weights off of your shoulder. Things that you hate about yourself seem like no big deal now. You feel like you've done an incredible good. That almost like you almost feel it ripple out away from you into the world itself.
I've
My
never felt
anxiety.
any of those feelings before.
I did something
What
intensely
feelings?
good. That's never
I'm
happened.
freaking out a little bit.
There is like
yeah, I don't.
there's
I'm
an
freaking
energy.
out a little bit.
There's an
Weird good
energy in your
feelings.
system of doing something so like purely good, of relieving a good artifact from its imprisonment. And he is apparently working on a magic bow for you.
Ow.
That's cool,
Pretty
but these
awesome.
feelings are new and strange, and I don't know how to feel about them.
Now that we're not cursed,
Yeah,
can we?
A-
Lucian's just like,
A
Yeah.
Yes, please,
child
can.
wanting to go to McDonald's and the candy store could not be more
McDonald's,
anxiously, let's go, let's
McDonald's.
go, let's go.
Yes, Lucian, we can go now.
yay!
Oh, one more mention. We're turning this car around.
I'll have a black coffee.
Very
Hello, blue
professional.
hands.
Incredibly professional.
It's my twin.
That makes a lot of sense. You all head northward.
Yes.
It is a couple of hours. Immediately on the edge of town, you can see what's obviously like the adventurers come here and buy stuff shop. But
Going to pick up a boat, Charlie.
Lucian's having none of it. It seems like.
No, this crossbow's actually pretty nice.
It's kind of the same almost.
I get a +9. I'm fine.
Right. Few hours later, you see what is the complete opposite energy level from the city. A calm, serene cityscape, now replaced by an utter chaos of travelers around. You can see ships docked in the distance, and you can hear the music and people yelling and laughing and things being crunched, and two people come outside and be like, fuck you, and fuck you, and they just start punching each other and tussle into the grass.
My kind of people.
Yeah.
Not Rob. No.
You walk in, and Lucian, make a perception check.
All right.
Ravi.
Am I about to get punched?
Hey,
You would
hey,
think
Ravi.
Robbie. You would think Robbie looks you would look uncomfortable just from his general demeanor, but like, he seems like oddly at ease, you know.
Right.
Hey, Ravi, fuck you.
Fuck you.
12 total.
12. Looking into the crowd, you know what you're looking for, and you scan and look around, and you're like, maybe she's sitting down, and you just you get up and you have to dodge past a couple of people's heads, and sure enough, you see the large, well-built figure to the side of Finch. They're buff as ever, tossing out orders, giving shit to people around her. You see a white furred tabaxi kind of wiggle through the crowd and set drinks on the table, and you see a very buff Asimar of very familiar look also sit down with with a platter of drinks, sit down right next to Finch. And
Umbra, I know you've never watched Critical Role, but there are too many coincidences in the character choice of a name and stuff. This is weird.
Right.
Okay.
Right in the middle of describing a scene, though, so we'll save that for later.
Right.
So, this buff Asimar sits down right next to Finch, and Finch, gives him a good pat on the back and picks up a drink, hands it to him, and then picks up her own and clinks it together.
Lucian is off their horse, just
Natural
running.
20. There's as you're looking over there, just recognizing everyone, you see her get halfway through a drink and then make eye contact with you, and set the drink down, and get up, and just push people out of the way. And
Lucian hops off their horse, just walking towards them.
you fucking abandoned me! And then
Dexter.
and then and then goes to punch Lucian.
Perfect.
End it there.
Hits for 5 damage.
Nice.
Shit.
It's crack, and we'll call it there. We're pretty late at this point. Get to 10 p.m.
One for
You fucking abandoned me.
Kay.
And then
I can explain.
you fucking abandoned me.
You were sitting next to the guy who stabbed me.
and as a person who yes ands everything, when you say I'm about to get punched, I'm like, well, yeah, totally, that's gonna happen. No, I had decided what was happening before, but anyways,
I figured.
I can't believe Okay, your name is Lucian. There's a person. There's a buff like a hot tiefling person, a tabaxi, and a buff Asimar. This is what?
Okay, the tabaxi is because my in real life best friend almost exclusively plays tabaxis.
Yep, I think there's some groupthink going on as well. But anyways, we can discuss more of that later. Tay, something to clarify before we call it for the night?
Just because we went through a bunch of cities and things, could I just say that I grabbed a grappling hook?
That is something you could have stopped in that adventure store on your guys' way out of town. You have goodest boy. You could have easily popped in and grabbed a grappling hook and like popped out.
Okay.
I knew it
Sweet,
wasn't
thank you.
gonna go well. I didn't think I was gonna get punched.
Yeah, you
You
didn't?
said I'm gonna get punched. How do you not know you were gonna get punched?
That was me joking, honestly.
All right. Well, remember your fingering, everybody, and
Thank you for joining us.
take your turns. Thanks for coming by.
Good night.
Remember to beat the heat. My best friend has a wonderful story of going to a concert in the middle of winter and a wonderful man walking by selling lemonade, going, "Beat the heat with the ice cold lemonade." And I will remember that forever because it was like December. So go beat the heat, get some
I love
lemonade.
that so much.
Yeah.
I've never met this man, and I love him.
Wait. Can I add something incredibly cursed to what you just said?
Oh,
No.
No.
Beat the heat, not your meat.
no.
I warned you. I did
Ba-dum,
warn you.
ba-dum.
Guess where it was gonna go.
All right. Well, yeah, we'll see y'all next week. Coming up on 4th of July. Watch out for the temperatures. Take it easy, everybody. We'll see you next time.